Day 27. Day 27 of this city. Let's see, let's see. Game. There I am. Now, the goal today. Well, I usually do my little off-stream card signing and info signing. The plan for today was to do residential, and I actually finally want to start in this area over here. Now, road connection is a little sparse from these highways. There is one exit completely here. Free to use, but oh, I see there's traffic here too. New. Am I auto-saving? Was I on here for that long before I even started the stream? Is auto-saving right now? It might be auto-saving. I can't see it, so. But, well, while I'm noticing this traffic here, which I never noticed before. Okay, so... This traffic might be a little bit of a problem, but... I can get around this. However, I'm kind of worried about... I maybe... Worried about town here. I want more access to the highway. And to be honestly, to be fully speaking, honestly, I don't want this to be a highway beyond this point anymore. I think I'll just make this road have traffic lights at this portion. Under this bridge, we'll have traffic lights. This bridge is, this is default. This is one of the, this is made by the map creator. So I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I did change the roads, of course. Basically it. But before I do that, while I was going in here, as I mentioned before, I was going to fix all these signs, so I moved all these over to the correct spot. However, at the end over here, I did change the sign, and the one over here as well. I changed this one, being 3 lanes, because I do want to add 3 lanes on this road, because I've been watching them as they go through this road, and I think I know the orientation of how they want to enter this highway, or enter this main road, Avenue I. Yes. So I want to upgrade the road into something a little bit larger. Just 3 lanes, not a little bit, just 1 lane extra. But I do want to do that, so take a 3 lane. Hopefully, not too big where the vehicles can't pass the pillars, though. There's a little bit of a problem, but... And just literally make this wider. Now, the tricky bit here is the shifting of lanes that I wanted to change. So, this lane and this lane will open up into itself, and then this one might have been the plan. I completely forgot, to be honest, even though I just did this today. But I think this is the orientation that I want to do it in. That way all of these lanes have a use, instead of just the middle one. I know this one's empty, but that's because it already divides into something else, which is already used. Should lock these two, to be honest, but... This is the orientation that I want them to be. I want them to be locked in place. I don't want them to change lanes. They should have changed lanes when they were back here. Way back, I guess. That'll be the orientation. I could draw the lines in right now. I never know if the mic can hear me whistling, to be honest. I kind of just whistle. Not really. Now, I did notice. It did say left lane. That's good. The orientation might have been different from what I was thinking before, but I think this should work. Just in case. Maybe I should draw like a little dashed line here, but I didn't really draw that anywhere else. Oh no, I did here. Perfect. I want to do that here. Just to represent a dashed line, look, just copy this back. I won't use this rep for long, probably just that one time. And these are locked together. I will move these things, gantries, sides. That way it's a little bit more presentable. Move these over as well. I don't remember this tree being here. if I'm being honest. I guess I'll just move it inward. And this thing right here. Now I know moving it is a better way to go about it, because if I do just move it myself, it'll just disappear and respawn again. So hopefully a truck can fit under there. I know the clearance was a little tight from before, but it might be even tighter now. But I think this should work. And let me just set out the lanes here. Now I know most people go straight. However, this is the orientation that I want it to be in. This one will be only turn. 2 lanes go straight. That's the way it should be. Line here, just remember, there's a stopping point at that point. And here. And the line right here. Now, speed limit, I'm going to slow down because I don't want them to run the light at all. They will run the light if the speed limit's a little too fast or the node's too close. But just to fix that, you just decrease the speed limit and pull the node a little bit farther away. Maybe this will kind of ease up traffic just a little bit. Because there's always traffic here and I really had no way of figuring out how to move it. But I think I think this should work. Once the traffic like clears through, it should work. I'm just gonna sit and wait for it to go away. They all should go in their respected lane. Not yet, but soon. Notice most of them take just these 2 lanes. This one is a turn lane, so not too many will take there. Maybe the police, since their headquarters was over here. I must have, oh, I moved it here. Okay. Okay, now they should go in the better lanes. That is correct. It is correct. We'll color this in though, just to appease me. Well, I did say I was going to use a dash line, but here was a spot where I used dash lines again. I guess this is the only interchange where I see dash lines. I didn't copy it. Could have sworn I pressed copy. Press paste again. Rain, rain, rain. Always raining every single time I start this game, it starts to rain. Let me see. They should want to change lanes if they're going... Okay, not that kind of way. I don't want them to look like they're driving into them, but that's what I want to see. Most people will also come here. Now, this is not normal. Most people don't really turn left. And this is a lot to turn left. Which means I messed up their node. Their travel. Or the rain intensity, just 0.5. Right now they're all stuck in their one position. That should change in the future. I'm just gonna let them drive. I'm gonna see what happens. But that's good. At least they're using 2 lanes, and this lane is still going through, so that's nice. Traffic is kind of clearing up. I mean, for now, but it'll change just now. I'm curious about the long run, really. That's it. Happening now is not really my priority yet, but as long as they can clear this. I bet what they're all doing is they're turning here and coming back up and turning. No, I don't know what you're doing. Come on. Line in here too. Was there just traffic in here and I never knew? There must have just been traffic in here and I never knew. I think this is the way to do it. I think I just have to make the entry into the city just a little bit larger. Just to appease traffic, just a little bit. Also the clearance, something I was not going to look at. So this truck right here. Oh, that's a fine clearance. That's fine. But here, I want to see this fixed. Using all the lanes, which is good. Now, the inside, though. The inside has me a little bit worried. First off, this should not be 2 lanes turn, but... I'll give you the... Oh, wait. Oh no, never mind. I'll give you the option. However, I they do that. This is a bike lane for no reason. So I'm just gonna turn it into no parking and 3 lanes. Make 1 lane turn. Or 2 lanes even. 2 lanes? 2 lanes. Why not, I guess. Just have one come close because it looks like most of them will turn this way anyway, but have the other two go a little bit farther. And just have the one go straight. Then fix this. Well. Or then lock this. I don't want them changing lanes between here. Once they made up their mind and they change their mind for some reason. They keep stopping because this truck, which can clearly fit, didn't fit the gap for some reason, so the truck's the real problem. They tend to just block traffic a lot. But I think this is working. Beat Avenue. With that. Change the name of the avenue all the way through. But the truck is working. I mean, not the truck. The bridge is working. The middle is kind of empty, but I know that's not how it should be. I've witnessed them, but they're all turning left all of a sudden. Which I know they shouldn't be. I did lock these, just to be sure I locked them. I'm just gonna wait just a little bit longer, just to see, unless I did something stupid and no, I didn't. They should eventually take the middle lane. This slowdown is kind of a problem, but not really. I could live with this. They're just kind of merging together, or yielding, I would say. As long as there's no traffic on the highway, then this should go by smoothly. But here. It's the next light. The next light is always the problem. Always red every time this light's green. I should make that one a timed traffic light just to match this one. Then the traffic light in front will be a little bit of a problem, but I think I should do this. It was timed a while ago, but I never really completed it or never started it, I guess, but I should pair these two together. That might be the real problem. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna first remove this one, and like this one, I have to stop it to pair them. This only has 3 timings though. And there is a turn lane. 3 timings is a problem. I don't want to really add another timing to this, to be honest. Don't want to do that. Let's try it. How fast are they is the problem. Question. 2012, 25, 10. Okay, this one's too slow. Way too slow. 27. I don't think I'll have time. Here's what I do. I'm going to add a junction right here. I'm going to add another junction. Might be a little bit substantial. I think I'm just gonna do this. I think I'll do. Well, first let me fix these. So this one, green, green. Now they do have turn signals, which is good. So let me actually set them up to be the correct orientation. This one is all lanes turn, and this one has an arrow to turn left. Just like that. So I think this is green. This is green. They could turn right. That's about it. This one is green. Green for a lot shorter. Maybe that's the problem from the start. It's green from way in. So set this green at the same time. And set this to... Let me do this. I'm going to set this to turn. Now, I know there's a straight lane in here, but I think it'll do some good. Not a whole lot, but just some. I'm going to extend this time. Make the minimum 12 and make maximum 20. Because before, the reason this one was so long was because traffic was backed up in here for so long. So I made that one long, but now it's backing up on the other side. So I think this will be a little bit better. This is 2 out of 7. So Here's what I'll do here. I'll make the turn lanes go on this one. So the 2 turn lanes will go on this one. This will be green. I'll make this side green. Because the turn lanes are going, so why not clear the space in here a little bit? And then add an extra step. Now, for this extra step, both of these can be red. Because walkways, I shouldn't care for walkways on this side, to be honest. And there are no bikes anymore, so they're not gonna want to on our bikes from just from the start, but maybe I should just get rid of walkways, because walkways would be a little bit of a problem. But I kind of need walkways, because as it stands now, nobody can cross the street, because these lights are always green. That was the reason for this bottom light for the 2 of 7. It was for the walkways to clear out this junction, but now that can't happen, since I set this to green. Now what I could do is just disable it still. Disable it still, but I don't want to do that. I want to make more space for the cars in here to come out a little bit further. So let's, not for long though. Not for long. So 7 to 11. 7 to 11. Have this green. Have that red, but have this green except for the turn. Same thing here. This green except for the turn. Should be enough to clear out the traffic. If there are traffic in here. Well, there is here, but I believe they're all turning. I believe they're all turning right. I don't think they're going straight at all. And I think that should do it. I hope that should do it. I hope. Or I know. However, the crosswalk, I did say is a problem. So, this crosswalk is a problem. This one is never a problem. This one will always be a problem. Because the way it's set now, nobody can cross the street, which means this thing will always be green. It means people will always cross the street, even though they shouldn't. That's where the game registers these crosswalks. If they have no opportunity to cross, they will have all the opportunity to cross if they can't. So, at one point, I'm going to need to make them cross. One of these lights will have to turn red. Now, it might have to be this one. It might have to be this one. I think it has to be this one, so let me turn this off. They at least need to walk somewhere, so I think this is the correct way to do it. Now, I could make the time longer, but we'll see how it progresses. I really don't know if my whistling can be picked up. Whistling Super Mario World. How is this bringing it so intense again? That 0.5. Always so intense. Wait, I thought that train was going. Oh, it was. Oh, it stopped. So. I normally. I wouldn't actually put this to go through here. I don't want to block traffic onto the highway. Happened before where I did that, and I don't want to do that, but this is good. It's green, that's green, they're all going through. Or some of them are, they stopped, doing those weird stops. And they go again. However, this light should change again. Just to clear out traffic. Then it should turn red, and then this side should turn green. See, this is what I mean when I don't want to block the road. I don't know why this truck went when the road is clearly not clear. It blocks traffic from entering the highway. But this worked. I think this worked. Are you going straight? No, you're turning. So that's good. At one point, this is set to turn, so it should clear this out a little bit quicker. I don't know where these guys are going, but you're going straight. Some of them are going straight, but some of them are turning. And you just had to be the one that's going straight, didn't you? So this one's blocking traffic. But the light will change green next. I may say green here, but there's no arrow signs, so... I do wish there were arrow signs. Only ask for so much. Okay, this is green for too short. Way too short. Yeah, way too short. What I could do here is upgrade this road. But I really like this bridge. I might have to change it back to 3 lane. Oh, 2x3. So let me do that. I'm gonna regret it. But I prefer the way the road looks before. Oh, I'm gonna regret it. Oh, I hate this bridge. It's so ugly. Oh, and it's so thick too. Ooh, can I? Oh, I don't know if a truck can fit under this. I don't even know if this. Let me see. Wait, I think it's a trailer. Oh no, it's a truck. Yeah, I don't think the tall trucks can fit under this. If I do this, that was the reason I made it thin. Is there a better? Is there one of these I can make a bridge? No, they can't make a bridge. Or can they? I wish there was a thin. Oh wait, curb adjuster has a bridge form. I can. There was a reason I didn't use curb heights, and I don't remember why. I don't remember why. But this should fix the problem. Maybe thick here now, but still thick. Okay, wait. Let me see. Roads, enable bridge check thickness. 9 centimeters is my current height for my curb. I guess it didn't go through. Oh, I didn't press apply. Okay, there we go. But now it looks. I mean, it looks like a correct bridge, if I'm being honest. It looks like a correct depth for a bridge and not this thing sticking out the bottom, so. No, I kind of like this more. I prefer this look. Well, this is good. This is a good chance to lock it now. Oh, just one side. Yeah, there's a good chance to lock it. I think that should be good. I can get rid of this now. I could. No, I could just paint this in. The middle is a little thicker than I would want it to be. That's good enough. And I did say no parking. I don't want them to park on this bridge. This should work a little bit better. Not even just a little. It should work a lot better. So I don't believe there should be a high demand for cars. Take this lane now. I mean, I think the traffic would clear a little bit faster if I did this. And it was a lot smoother than before, so I like this. And the bridge looks better. The deck, the width of the bridge looks better. The depth. Depth. Let me say depth correctly. But here, the traffic is still a little back. But the timings should be a little bit better. Should be a little bit better. Turn lanes are a little bad, but a cool game. I was fixing my traffic that was kind of extending back onto the highway, which it's starting to do again. But I added some more lanes just to, I mean, they say, well, I know it's a joke, but people say more lanes make it better, which is never really true. But in this case, I think it will be better. Uh, I've also added the other emotes. The other emotes are awful. They're really, I mean, you already saw one of them. They're pretty bad. I really didn't know what to call this one, so I just called it Keck W because I didn't know what that was, what it represented. I mean, Indy was right. He said, "What is that?" I don't know what that is. Well, welcome, Miss Scotty. I think. Oh, I should do that. That should be the lurk command. Oh, that'd be great. They're backing up again. They're backing up badly. Oh, they're backing up incorrectly. Okay. I think this is a problem. I know what the problem is, and I said what the problem was, and I said I wouldn't do anything about it. I might have to add another time traffic light. Oh, this is TMPE, by the way. TMPE, where it easy makes your life easier. Little traffic light thing. This is the second mod I installed in this game. The first one was Network Anarchy, which wasn't called Network Anarchy at the time. But this is the second one, TMPE. I know Toby said that was his first mod. This would have been a little too advanced for me, my first mod. But you have the ability to add traffic lights and time them to your liking. And crosswalks and things of the sort. And this time is a little too short for my liking, so 5 to 10 seconds. Let's make it a little bit longer. Last green light, a little bit longer. And I will have to add another one. As I was saying earlier, that if you set up traffic lights and they all have an option for, say, I go through the list, you see a walk sign, at least one of them needs to walk. Oh, at least at some point, all sides need to have a walk sign, unless you don't have a crosswalk on one side. All of them need to have a walk at some point. The way it's set up now is that this side has no walk sign at all, which means people will cross the street even when they're not supposed to, because they don't have a walk sign. So I'm setting this one to... this one? I'm setting this one so they can't walk. And this one, I'm giving it a completely new sign. I forgot what I did. I think it's this one. I'm setting up a new sign just for them to cross the streets so that way they don't have to mess up my traffic by walking across the street at all in a weird motion. And actually, this is a good chance to actually clear out the traffic in here before anything happens. So I'm going to set this to green. Normally, I should have, actually. I didn't think to set my lanes correctly at all. Should have done that. But here, I don't know what the lanes are here. This one just turn? It might be. I'm going to disable left turning from here. Just set it to green. People don't really turn left here, I don't believe. I'm going to leave that the way it is. I think this will be good. Because since this is red and this is red, it should clear out the traffic that's in here, which is what I want. They're ready up for the next set of cars to come back through here and back down here. And I think this should work better. I hope it should work better. Let me see their timing. This green light lasts the longest. All the green lights in this city. Besides the one across the other side. This one does last long because a lot of vehicles do pass through here. It's kind of hard to see with all the symbols everywhere, but just for me to see or fix the traffic that's been spawning all over the place or backing traffic on the highway. I always say, if too many cars come down one exit to leave, then the same should return. So you always want to manage that. Like say one lane has 3 lanes and the other one has 2, and more people use 3 lanes, which means you're gonna have more traffic on the 2. Always want to manage that kind of traffic. You can see all the cars that come down here, which means the same amount of cars or more can come back from up here. They do block traffic kind of bit. Now 60 seconds is a long wait to go straight. However, not many people are going straight. They're mostly turning, which is a problem. I didn't set it long enough. 34 seconds they'll go through, but we'll see what it does, because I did change it now. So this should be clear in the middle now. Should be. Theoretically, should be clear. We actually see. It might not be clear. I'm completely lying to you right now. But while this is green... while that's green, I'm waiting for 10 more seconds. This should be clear. then they should all go through, which is what I believe. And these trains are stopped. They're waiting for something. But right here, they should go through. I should see no problem here. Now, timing-wise, timing is a little short. A lot of people are coming turn lane. But I think it should be good. Thinking it should be good. Maybe I should just let it run. Just, I mean, they're kind of doing their thing. Now there's traffic here. There's traffic there. And they're all turning right again. Are they? They're doing some funky business, aren't they? They're turning here to go here to turn here to turn here, aren't they? They're doing some weird stuff. Let me see what they're doing. I wish I could pick individual lanes. That'd be nice, but they are doing some funky stuff. Oh, they're going around since they... Did I not allow them to turn here and go around? Oh, oh, it's a one-way. Let me do this. I'm going to fix this road. It was a bus lane. Buses don't pass here. I made no buses pass here. The only thing that should pass here are taxis, but not happening now. I'm going to make this asymmetrical the way it was before. And I'm going to get rid of the bus lane. Now, this is painted on. Bus lane is painted, so... I can just press erase just to get rid of it. This is intersection marking tool. Multiply. That erase, though. What are you doing? What are you pasting? No, I said erase. Now they should... there and lock this in place so they stay in their respective lane. Now, most of you will change your mind and turn right. Here as well. This is a bus lane. Taxis do pass here, but not often do they pass here, so I'm not opposed to reverting this back into the two-lane that it was. Any two-lane road. Just to ease traffic, because I don't know where they're going. Doing some jazz. And this needs a traffic light. 3-lane to go into a 4-lane, that's pretty bad. Honestly, in most cities you would see a traffic light. I'd rather not have a stop sign on a 4-lane road, but it depends on the scenario, I guess, where it is. In a city, no. I'd rather not have a stop sign. A little too hectic. This clears out. If all these cars come down, all of them will come back up. And it's happening. Now, okay. I was doing my off-stream thing, putting signs down. No one was turning left. Why are they turning left now? Is the question. Let me, like this guy. Turning left to go up into the city from that direction. All turning left. It was never a thing. Where are you going? I feel like they're doing something stupid. I really feel like they're doing something stupid. But I guess they're not. So you know what? Let's do this. Let me revert this back into lanes going straight. I want to see what they're doing. Wait, so these turn. This is fine as 2 lanes. I'm not going to change this. Looks like... I don't know where most people are going, to be honest. Like, this guy just stopped in the middle of the road. I don't know what was that, but they have the ability to turn around. They can do that. All still turning left. They've never done that. I should just go away from here and come back later. Writing on here is kind of small. Make it larger. I'm gonna come away from here. I mean, fine here. Backing up farther than before. Farther than before. You know what? I almost want to leave you. Almost wants Leave you alone. I should just lock this so they go in one direction so they stop making this traffic, but I'm gonna continue what I was doing before. I was going to make a city. Another small city over here. A blank. Well, I don't know the name yet, but it might be where these trains collide, where the city will be. Over here will be probably suburban area. Maybe a little district. So 4 districts split up in the middle, while one in the middle over here. I'd like for the city to be connected where both trains are, instead of just one. I think both will be better. Now, this one was never connected. I should connect this one. Now, I shouldn't be lazy. I want to make a straight line, at least, so... Let me just do that. How straight it will be, I'm not sure, but... Depending on the travel, it should be... Let it be fixed. I'm sorry for my mod usage, and probably won't understand what I'm doing by clicking all these buttons. This is the curve light arranged at line node, which means I select 2 points and they straighten themselves out in the computer way or non-human way possible. They will do that. The one I used before was the join or union node, where I just click 2 separate nodes and they'll try to combine together. And this one is the curve node. This one allows for the roads to just automatically draw themselves out. Not in some kind of, you don't want them to be in a U-turn pattern. Usually you just want them to be like, usually across from each other or diagonal, but join correctly. If they were in a U-turn mode, I think I would use the create loop or the... I never use this often. I don't think I've ever used this one. Create connection. I've never used these two, to be honest. Or this one. I only use everything else except for those 3. I'm being honest, I don't know what these 3 do. I know what this one does, but I don't know what this one does at all. But main city will be here. Nothing too big. Maybe... I don't know about high-rises. I don't think I'll have high-rises here. Usually what I do here is kind of make a smaller office park. Not office park. Like similar to this side where I just have some office buildings, but maybe a little bit more combined together. Make it a little bit taller. A little bit, not too much. I at least want to see it from a distance on this side. Like something just like this. I kind of want to see this, but not that building, but a little bit taller over there. That's what I want to see. Fire here. By the way, forest fires still do not work. I've tried it many times before I started streaming. It still doesn't work. There must be some kind of conflict somewhere that's happening. So, entrance to one suburban area. I already have one over here. I mentioned before, beyond this interchange, this road is going to have traffic lights. Now, it is still a highway road. We're in... I don't know if this is the thing for other places or other countries. This is a US road. A US road. I mean, the same can be said about any road, but mostly for these roads that have a highway shield representing this. They tend to go into highway form a lot, but they also will have traffic lights. This one should never have traffic lights as an interstate. Should never really have traffic lights. There are some cases where they do, which is bad in my opinion. One being Interstate 76 in Pennsylvania. And Interstate 76 and 70. I believe it's 70. 70 has traffic lights. I can go on the map and show you. I said it. I might as well show you. I'm gonna go on Google Earth because I'm fancy. Let me go in my share view so you can see what I'm talking about. Bop. Okay. So here, I know. Let's go to Pennsylvania. Speaking of Pennsylvania, I can't see a thing outside and the air smells really bad from the Canada fire. We'll get to that just now. But here's 76. Interstate 76 should be down here, and I'm looking for Interstate 70. Or 70 meets with the 76. Should be further outward. Right here. So 70 meets with the 76, but not in a way that you would think. It meets in a awkward way. So the 76 is a toll road, is a Pennsylvania Turnpike. These roads tend to go far without having a single exit, like maybe 10 miles apart from the next exit. I mean, it is rural, so you will see that no matter what anyway, but turnpikes tend to do that a lot. They'll make their exits very specified, like going to a specific town. Similar to trains, commuter trains, they do the same thing. And there are a toll road, meaning you have to pay a toll before you enter this road or exit this road. So here you can see 76 is by itself. It's a 5-lane highway, and 70 passes below. The 70 will go up into a road. I believe this is the US 30. Now, I don't know why they did this, but the highway goes into a traffic light, which you will then have to find your way through this town. I cannot move. You have to find your way through this town by following all the signs just to get back on the main highway again. So here's what I mean when I say this highway should not have traffic lights. Now, depending on the area, this area is probably empty. It doesn't really have too many cars passing by, so I guess that's why they would have no have traffic lights. But here's where you would take the loop back to get onto the main highway, which is the 70 again, which will then merge the 76 in a traffic light, well, in a, not traffic light, in a toll road. So you have to pay a toll to continue the 70 and then merge. So now this is the 76 and the 70 on the same road. But traffic lights are a highway bad idea. Another example, actually in New York City. Google Earth wasn't like this. I keep holding down control instead of shift all the time. But here, a Holland Tunnel. Perfect example. Perfect bad example. Interstate 78. It has traffic lights. It has 4 traffic lights until the Holland Tunnel. I'm not sure why they did this. This one is the most traffic. You never want to come to the Holland Tunnel in the afternoon or in the morning, rush hour. Really bad, terrible, because your 78 backs up from all the way back here, like incredibly far. Same thing with the other side versus Route 139. 139 backs up the entire span, which is awful. But that's the example I'm giving. So US 5 will have traffic lights. Beyond this point, it's not going to become a real highway anymore. It'd still be a highway, but I don't consider highways to have traffic lights. You know what I mean? So a point from here, there'll be a connection that goes straight up into here, but the main one is right here. Now, there's also a road here as well, but it does not connect to the highway, which I think it should. Well, not now. Not now. In terms of suburban, I'm not sure what kind of suburban yet. Speaking of suburban, I did get the platform houses. I'm actually going to wait for the creator of that area to see his creation being made before I do anything about that. I'm going to do... Oh, should I do it? Oh, should I fly? Why is it always raining, by the way? Rain... I kind of want to flatten the... Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should flatten the city, but not the... Maybe not the suburban. You know what? Not the suburban, but the city. I'll flatten the city. I'm going to take off a toggle straight slope. I don't want it to be straight. I want it to match with the road. Just to make it a little bit more wonky when it goes through. You know, see what I mean? To go through, it'll be a little... It won't be a flat road. It'll be a little jittery because of the hills. And this road, maybe this road can do something funky, honestly. This road can make a curve. This road will go right into the city. I don't mind that. It will have a lot of traffic, but 3 lanes. I can handle it. Pretty easy. Now, the city. I don't think I want it to be a normal city. Make the grid something fancy, doing something fancy. But ignore the grid for now. City. I'm going to work on these rural areas or suburban areas. Now, this is a lot of space to work with. There are some things, some specializations that I wanted to do in the city, in this city specifically. Like here, was one of them, where I just have a giant industry area. Something, a better example, like maybe I want a large hospital area that the city doesn't have, or a large cemetery the area doesn't have either. Something kind of like that kind of specialization. Large park. Oh, speaking of college, I don't have another college. I only have one college, which is the trade school. I do want another college, so this is a good area to have another college. I think I'm going to go liberal arts over here. This looks like, I do this every time. I look at the map and I'm like, this looks like a liberal arts area, so I was going to put liberal arts here. And the science, I don't know where I want to put this yet. University of, what is this? I'm pretty sure this has to do with science. Wait, grade school, liberal arts, just university? Okay. Just a university school, I guess. Well, I have the trade school over here. I do like its spot. I probably won't get the 5 stars just because of attractiveness and it's on a hill. I mean, I probably could do something, honestly, but I don't feel like it. A university, I don't know where it's gonna go, to be honest. It's gonna go over here, but right here, liberal arts. I'm feeling it. Today's the day. My worst subject ever. Second worst subject ever. Writing. I can write. I've written many papers before in college. Boy, do I hate it. Same thing with my first hated subject, English. Give me a book. I'll read the book. You can't tell me what it's about, because I'll forget. Don't tell me the author's purpose, because I don't know it. You wrote the book, not me. I'm just placing roads down for now. I could make this against the terrain. I do want a road that'll tell me where the district ends, however. So maybe, let's do this. Maybe this district starts here, and it curves around this road. Depending on the terrain, however. So maybe at certain points, the road will bend to the terrain's will. Like maybe this could be the lower level, this could be the upper level. I could do something like that. I'm not sure what I want to do yet in here. Alright, let's try that. Now, this looks like a bike lane. This looks like one. I'm building, I just get that feeling of, it looks like that kind of road can go here. I already messed up here, so I kind of don't want to do this. I want to make this one come down and just curve with it, so that's what I'll do. Let me first put a note here. Let's make this one bend. Be a little more fun. Be a little extra. Or it's gonna just go straight, and then you can do your extra thing and just kind of go with the flow a little. Your node is messed up though. Node is, oh, it's good. Is it? No, it's messed up. Go with the flow. That's what I want. Speaking of air quality, I have now witnessed what it is like to be in the outside of a wildfire. Every time I look outside, the sky is yellow. Every time I go outside, the sky is impossible to breathe. This is probably the first time in 5 years. Let me show you my prop. Oh, my headphones. Keep forgetting to take it off. Back. The air smells so bad. The first time I've had to wear this gas mask. I felt like I was in Fallout, the game. It was pretty nice. Well, I didn't wear this outside. I wore this just in the backyard, just to test it out, to see what it was like. And it worked pretty well. I can't lie. You could not smell a thing outside that was bad. It was pretty nice to breathe through. I personally was amused by it. But New York City has been dubbed as one of the, well, The air quality is so bad. Literally the worst air quality in the world. The way it stands right now. I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of it. Pictures of what New York looks like now. But it's kind of bad. Like, they're playing games in when the Yankees are playing games in the stadium while the air looks like this. And New York City looks like this. It's like a wasteland outside right now. This is from the Empire State Building, I believe. Is it? I didn't read the title. Midtown? So probably the Empire State Building. And it's really bad. All from Canada. Amazing how something that's hundreds of miles away can affect the area below it. Pretty cool. Cool is maybe not the right word, but I mean, it's kind of cool to think about. Warning people to stay inside, don't go outside. Gonna go outside, wear a N95 mask. Going back to COVID days. Kind of dig it. I personally like wearing my mask. I've worn it for many years and can't take it off. I don't know what I'm doing with this grid, but I think it's working. This will be a little pit to prevent any road from going beyond this point, so I don't want roads to come down here. Only, well, you know, maybe I can make a artificial river in here, artificial creek. Could do that in here. I don't see why not. Artificial creek. I don't see why not. I can make it come from here. Yeah, I can make the creek go down here. Okay, this traffic is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where it's coming from, but where they're going. They're just having a hard time yielding. But I want to come through here. No entrance on the highway. There is no space for a highway entrance. Usually highway entrances are at least a mile apart. If they're not, they will have their respective lettering. So like say this is exit 4. If it's within a mile, the next one will be exit 4B, 4C, and so on. If it's without, well, depending on the state, anyway. New York is different. New York goes by lettering in a different form and numbering in a different form. Some states go by miles, so how many miles is the next exit, or the next exit is that mile. So say for instance, I live on exit, not really, I'm just giving a hypothetical. Say for instance, I live on exit 6, and the next exit is 6 miles away. So theoretically, the next exit is exit 12. There's nothing in between. There's no exit 7, 8, 9. The next one is 12 because it's mile 12. That kind of thing. But in New York, I can say the same thing. The next exit is, well, I'm on exit 6. The next one will be 7. It doesn't care for miles. That's the way New York works, which is kind of, I mean, it's confusing both ways, but New York is more confusing because you don't know how far apart you are from the next exit. And that's the one thing I mentioned with the toll roads. The turnpikes tend to go really far, and you don't know where their exit is. But New York does it worse because you really don't know where their exit is. You don't know how far it is. Toll roads at least tell you. Well, they kind of tell you how far it is in the next mile, and mile-wise, because of their exit number. But New York could be like, this is exit 6, which is right now, but the next one, exit 7, could be 30 miles away, which is kind of brain rotting, to be honest. You don't want to sit there and think about how many miles left you have to go to. That's just how it is. That's how it was created. Also, they don't have a A or B. They have N or S, or north, south, east, and west exit, or northwest, southwest exits. Those are, it's way confusing, to be honest. I'm doing here is just, I'm making an artificial creek. I did get in the workshop, actually. Artificial. I think this is it. Not support beam. Walkway. That's monorail. Oh, this one right here. I did get a canal from the workshop, but I don't know if I want a canal. I don't think I do. I want a regular street. As a regular stream to pass through. This is pretty deep. I'm gonna undo, make it a little taller. 32 should be good. Nope, I lied. 40 should... Okay, nope, too shallow. 35 should be, yeah, 35. Good. I just want a little creek. Just make it do something funky. Don't make it go straight, just... You can do all the unnecessary turns the creek does. Okay, this traffic is getting pretty bad. What's happening? Just make it go into this pond. Or the, I don't know if I want to call this a reservoir, or not, but... something where water expels out to, I guess. I don't know if I want to call it a reservoir, but it can't be a reservoir. It's going to the ocean, so you don't want a saltwater reservoir. Fun. Now, the thing with making artificial creeks is that you want to look for terrain. You want to look at the terrain, because water still needs to flow down. So at some point, the terrain should go deeper at other points. So the further you go, the deeper it should go. You don't want to go too deep too far. You don't want to go below the level that the end source is. So just to trick that, you want to make the end portion, or the start portion, a little bit higher than it has to be. So just click on that portion, just kind of continue. Where will it go? Who knows? Knows indeed. You know what? Just turn. Completely turn. Now, this is a hill, so which is actually good. Which means I can ascend again. Ascend at that point. And you know what? Just make a pond, like right here. A small pond, but make the pond deeper. But the water will rise a little bit higher. Here, and make the pond a little bit deeper. So let's go deep. Let's go 30. This thing spread a little bit further, make the brush strength a little bit weaker, make it a little bit wider. And just click in there a little bit. Just to make this pond work, function. Then at the other points, you do want bridges to form. Hopefully I did it between a node. Hopefully I did. Kind of, but I take it. You know what? Just I don't want to mess up the node at all, so I'm gonna use a regular road just to make it a little bit closer. It has to be. I don't want to add a node because that'll then mess up my node markings, my zoning. I don't want to do that. Thing on the road type though, I don't really. I could use the bridges and piers. I don't mind using those. They're pretty nice to look at, especially when water's passing underneath. Same can be said here. This one is pretty good. The arrangement correctly. The nodes will kind of move out themselves, so kind of straighten themselves out. This is a bike lane, so this is a bike lane road. I wish I had bike lane as a bridge, but I am using a curb, the curb node, so it's kind of also changing my bridges, which is nice. I'm thinner. There's also bike as well. Just to straighten it out so a creek can pass. Here you go. And that should be good. And the highway, and then this road. Why there's so much traffic? I hate me so. Here. This one's actually fine. I can just leave it the way it is. Now, this one has a division in the middle. This one doesn't. Does the European one have a division? It doesn't. Default, it is. Unless I have a fancy road? Nope, don't. Default, it is. I like the way it looks when the curb is like this. It looks like a real bridge compared to that thick atrocity that was there before. In these trees, and last but not least, the highway. Highway should be the easiest. I usually don't really care for the length of the highway's bridges, to be honest. They can make a bridge as far as they want to. In this case, the roads are different, so I'm gonna use concrete roads for the bridge portion, and they're actually perfectly leveled. This one's good. Oh, it just said it's a bend. I didn't mean to do that. No, I don't want concrete on there. I like the bridge to resemble concrete. Like, you know, you're on a bridge when the road changes like different sounds. It makes a different higher sound. Usually, if it does, it's on concrete. They do bridges where it's asphalt instead, which I mean, I don't really like. You know, I like to hear the sound of the concrete when the car drives on it, just so I know it's a bridge. They do have those gaps. The gaps are for bridges during a thermal expansion, so the bridges can breathe. You know, bridges can breathe because during different temperatures and weather, the bridge will expand and contract. The reason those gaps are there, they're like a control joint, so they act as. Same thing with buildings. If you're walking through like a warehouse, like a Sam's Club or something, the store is. You'll notice the floor is concrete. You'll always see them built in blocks, like squares. They're cut out in. Those are control joints. They're made for the concrete to know when to crack. If there are no joints, the concrete will crack in different places where they're not supposed to. So that's why they have control joints in those certain places. I'm gonna lower this just a bit. I don't want this to flood. I'm looking at the creek that I built. I don't want it to overfill. Just the stream. So the stream itself, if you see like over, if I hover over this, that's flooding in the back over there. It won't flood. Only in here will the water fill up. As long as the water source tips the grass, like right above at that point, it'll be fine. But if it's flooding over this, then that's not fine. Want a little bit, or then the water will kind of flow through. And just unpause it, see how it goes. Water should fill up itself, then kind of progress through. Contour lines. Eventually, the water will kind of flood over, then pass through this stream. Hopefully, it does not flood at some point. I've done this many times to the point where it doesn't flood. But eventually, the water will flood the area. Should have a nice little stream around here. Maybe I can build a park around here as well. I do like houses that are behind little creeks. I always think that you could not go fishing. I doubt there's any fish in the creeks, but you might find an eel. And maybe like them bottom feeder, water feeder, water creatures, fish creatures, water creatures, fishes. Or just the idea of having a stream by your house, because having a stream by your house will actually make your house a little cooler than normal, than those that are around you. It's always nice. I did say I want to put a park. Park could maybe go on this side. Like maybe I just have the road come up here. Now this is a contour line, so I don't want this road to meet with this one. I want this neighborhood to be separate from this hill. Because that is the way I drew it, actually. I lied. That is not how I drew it. That is how I draw it now. Now this district is kind of large. Barlow is really big. I want to shrink it to this. I could just make this thing something else. This area something else. That'll span across the bridge onto this road. Something else can be right here. Barlow could just be this area. So I could put a little district, a little home, or maybe no home over here. I don't like the trees over here, to be honest. Keep this area really nice and residential. Like this one's too big as well. Willow. It can go down, but don't stretch out too far. Make this something different. There's a train line here, so I did mention this before. My train lines will, well, usually most train lines anyway, they'll have a station per district. That's usually how I make the commuter lines anyway. How I make these. The catenaries. The subway is a different story. I call it subway or metro. Subway, you could have a station depending on where most people would traverse. Commuter will always be district-wise. District-wise travel. I do wish this one was a little bit closer down, but I mean, I guess I could put homes up here as well. I do wish it was a little closer. This one. They do come together, so I guess it's okay. Water will slowly seep its way through, which is what I want to see. Eventually, it will fill its way down to the pond or lake. Now let's start building houses. The residential blurry. Let's say park in here. Park in here. I have one road come through here. Someone's house can be this little toilet bowl down here. However, I don't want zoning on both sides, just one side. So let me test this out. Side. Only zoning on one side. That's what I want to see. A little bit closer up to there, and then I mess that up. I usually don't like to do zoning that's a little too close. Like, I don't like to do 3x4 zoning. That irritates me a little bit. I'm gonna do 4x2. Oh, this will be uneven, but I won't have housing on this side, so that's fine. Fine by me. Put it back to center. Make this one come down. Make this one come up. 4x6. Let's make 5x5, even though I know there's no 5x5 zoning, but that's fine. Let's have housing all along this side. Park in here. Housing over here as well. Here, we're gonna go down here and just kind of make it swivel. Go along here. Housing, I'm not sure what will be, but should be some nice houses. I always say the nicest housing in terms of residential housing that any DLC came to offer. I still think the Green Cities is the best one, design-wise. Green Cities residential, I always just think looks good. I wouldn't really change that, to be honest. It's nice looking. Architecturally speaking, it's pretty. It's pretty. I think I'll go Green Cities along. Maybe in Applegate, I'll put Green Cities. Just these small residential. Not the tall one. The tall one's a different story. The tall one's very circumstantial in some places. It's nice to look at, but can be a little overwhelming in some spots. Because there is no mid-rise buildings. Oh, no mid-rise buildings that kind of fit the look of Green Cities. It just goes from small to tall. Kind of unsettling. Like a horror movie, I guess. Water will keep going. As the water keeps going, that's good. As soon as the water finishes, I want to put trees down. This is a hill. It's not a hill. That looks like a hill. And the road's just flat. Okay. Here's good. Let me put the park gate. Just so we can complete zoning. Put it along here. This is the residential area, so maybe I don't want to put a gate in here. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but maybe not. The school can also go over here as well. School could go right here in this corner or above this corner. I would like to put the school by the park. That way they get like a free recess. There are times where I wish my high school days had recess. Would have been a nice time for high school to have. Only allowed through what, 1st through 5th grade recess? Bad time. Around right here, school-wise. That's right. I need water. Sewage. Sewage is a problem. Septic system. I only have 2 of these, surprisingly. Was over here. Ooh. Sewer and water. Maybe that's a thing that I could work on next. Like their own facility, like their own spot. Maybe over here. Could have a water system over here. Not opposed to that, because over here I wanted to make this just electricity. So here's what I'll do. For now, I'm just gonna put my sewer system over here. I will move it eventually, but not yet. How's my power, by the way? going down, starting to go down. It's been a while, but for now, I'm gonna put the septic system over here, just to ease a little bit. But I will make another system as well. Maybe with water. Water, I need to move because water is very boring. Just a few buildings sitting over here. I kind of don't like that. Put these down. So I don't know how big I'm gonna make the land. Should be good enough for now. I don't know how much housing. I don't even know how much water or storage these things take, but again, Squiggly Road. Zoning wise, ooh, zoning is a little tricky on this road, to be honest. A little bit tricky. This is a bike lane. Continue the bike lane forward. I'll continue the bike lane up to here. Hopefully this doesn't mess up my zoning. It does a little bit, but I guess that's okay. So the bike lane can continue over here. I know that bridge is in a bike lane, but they'll figure it out. And I don't mind bike lane. They can bike to the train if they have to. Good. Now I did say 2 stations per district. The district is... These stations are a little bit closer together, but it's really divided by a highway, so people can't cross here. Why is there traffic here? Where are these cars coming? These trucks, they're all going to the industry. I mean, it's what I wanted, but... Why is this bus here? A lot, though. A lot more than I expected. Industrial parks, industrial port. How's it doing in traffic-wise? 71, I mean, I guess. It's okay, 70, you're changing my mind, but... I was here, it's doing better. That's what I want to see. They should have taken the middle lane instead of taking the left lane, so this is what I meant. When I said before I started streaming, they were all going the middle too. So that's what I wanted to see. They were none of them, barely any people were going left, which was weird. I think I solved the problem. This is a little bit of a problem, but let me fix this just a little bit. I'll extend the time just a little bit. It seems like they want more time just to turn. Right here, 5 seconds. Let's set the max to 12. I should allow for maybe 3 more cars to pass by. Just make the green light a little bit longer. I set this to 6. Maybe that'll fix it a little bit. And the traffic is yeah, way better. So that's good. I should finish this because I think the bug is patched. Either I never noticed or the bug is patched because I haven't seen any cars doing the gravity thing anymore. So I could fix my industry stuff now. Yeah, they haven't been buggy anymore. I never seen a patch note because I don't remember or I don't know, but it seems fixed. I haven't seen it in a while, so I can finish my industry buildings now. Here, let's finish Applegate. Since I zoned it already, Applegate will be a beginning start. Now, road-wise. I don't want this to be a bike lane. I don't want to touch this road, though. I might as well make this touch this road. So, let's make it a regular road. A road of the Commonwealth people. Let's give them a division. That road speaks rich to me. Rich with trees. They seem really nice. They're really nice people. Really nice neighborhood. They don't want to rob me. I see no vandalism over here. None at all. I think the roads kind of come off of it. Don't want to follow that one's grid because it's a little iffy. I was sketched out by that one. I don't want to follow it. From here, set it to 4 back. I lied, 5 back. That's 5 back. Turn. Then you can do your thing. Turn again. Maybe meet here, but a little close. A little way too close to this node. Don't want that. What I could do is, this road could have no zoning. I'm not opposed to that. Let me do that. So disable zoning on this road. And then giving the ability to put... That is really close still, but the zoning shouldn't be a problem, but it's really close. Oops. Really close, but technically it's the back side of the houses. They have no backyard. I'm fine with having no backyard. No grass to cut. So let's... I'll give him the choice. No backyard, you can buy your house. House will be cheap. You don't got a backyard to play in, but house is cheap. Here, this is a little... one of those scenarios. Those scenarios where... Should I make it a small area? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll make it a large area. The zoning will be a little bit irritating, but good enough, I guess. Good enough. Have this one come across. Zoning disappeared here. Again, no road will touch this road except for the main road, which is this one. Plane fly by. Here. The zoning is messed up. Why do you keep despawning my zoning? Stop doing that. Here. I was here to fix this one's zoning. This one will be messed up, which that one is fine. Cross. This one, I'm not opposed to this. That's that, I'm opposed to this. Now, let's get some form of... whatever these buildings are called. I couldn't think for the life of me. Let's get some of these down. They get some new buildings. This one I was actually going to use for the European area, just to make it look more better, instead of using this one, because I hate this one. But it is a small little town. The firehouse can go on this road. Let's use the smaller firehouse. I don't want to go anything too large at all. I think to mess up my flow. Put it right at the edge. It does have the most coverage. Well, a lot of coverage, even though it's right here. Got a lot of coverage. Policing. I like to put these by the firehouse. Typically speaking, I like to put these by the firehouse. Across the street, they can cross. They can go whenever they want to. That's fine. Does have a lot of coverage. Not a lot, though. Maybe in this case, autosave. Maybe I'll move it to this road. It's evenly in the middle spacing, which is good. However, I am going to put more housing on this side as well, so maybe this road's better. We'll see. Education. I did say knowledge can come down here. Now, not the college, but building. I also got this one as well. High school for the European, so it looks a lot better than this thing. I like that one. Too big. Too much space. School-wise, this is the green area. Let's give them a... let's make them creative. The park is on this side, so let's go on this side. Now, school will typically have their own field in terms of sport-related activity. Usually a baseball field they'll have. Sometimes a soccer field. America doesn't really have this. And the football fields usually is in the park. Now, I believe since I have Parkify, it should just go on the park road. I'm gonna wait until I place this later. There's a smaller one. The smaller one might be better. The suburban. Put that in there. But the soccer field, the small soccer field, I wouldn't be opposed to having this somewhere. I'm gonna rest this down for now. I'll rest all of these down for now, so this one could just sit here for now. This will go in the park. Tennis courts will go in the park. And whatever else, the dog park can go in the park. That'll be a resting place for them. Resting place. Highway though, the highway is right there. I want to avoid putting things by the highway. I like noise. I never play with noise on. If you ever notice, I don't play with noise on. Because I tend to make things... I put my buildings very realistically placed. Now with noise on, you will see a bunch of ambulances spawn all over downtown. I'm gonna turn it off and see what happens. Right now, especially here. Ooh, yeah, that's a problem. See, that's why I play with noise off, because they're all gonna complain about their ears. All the noise complaints gonna happen, so that's a little bit of a warning. Yeah, see, they're already starting to spawn. Ambulances really never spawn, unless it's for noise for me. Other than that, it's very simple. Oh, hello. Hello, Snow Bunny. I am doing... I can't say good. I can't open my window. I can't breathe the fresh air outside of my house. But I'm doing good. I did get the platform houses. Like a Snow Bunny. But Bunny is so much shorter. Easier to say. Speaking of easier, I'm gonna set these police cars to something better. I don't like to see the default police cars. They look a little too graphically outdated. Same thing with these. I like these better. No, I can't do that. That's mean. Thanks for the follow, Clara. Is it Jamie? What's your name in Spanish? I'm doing. I'm alive. That's all I can say. How are you? I have... I am ascending to the level of gas mask. I showed my gas mask just now, but this is my gas mask. I use this to go outside to breathe now. I can't breathe outside in the smoke. I live in Pennsylvania, and the smoke from Canada is killing me. The gas mask is so nice. I bought that like 5 years ago, and it's really good. Ooh, I did compress this a little. You are good. That is good to hear. Oftentimes, well, people check up on people and ask them how they're doing. I'll do it for my. I'll do it. He would do it. He would put up this wheel right now. Let me get my wheel. We didn't know. Nobody's has redeemed the wheel. Or let me add another wheel first. Oops. He redeemed the Wheel of Disasters, which means I get to spin this wheel for disasters that happens. This is right? And I've seen you found the car horn. That one is good. For now. The car horn is good. I can't lie. You got a sinkhole. I know what he wants to do with that sinkhole, too. I know where he wants to put it. And he got a 9. Oh, this game? If I enjoy this game? I do enjoy this game. This is my favorite game to play. This is the longest game that I played. Give me a view of the city. Got you. I maybe should turn districts off, but I guess you can't tell where everything is. One exercise. What kind of exercise would you want? I can do most... Some exercises, I shouldn't say most. Turn districts off? Gotcha. For now, I guess I can do. Where's your train station? Oh no. It is right here. Oh jeez. Let's see. Let's try... You want it on the train... Will the train station get destroyed? Oh no, will the train station get destroyed? That's a good question. Oh jeez, he's gonna make me struggle to put that thing back together. It'll take me a whole stream to put that back together. Let's do push-ups. Push-ups are... Do 10 push-ups. I've done that in a while. It hurts. If you want a sinkhole. Oh, I thought you wanted an Indy's place. Push-ups were good. I hope so. Sinkhole? Let me say before anything bad happens before I do the sinkhole. Because who knows? What if one were to place a sinkhole and exit? I won't do that. That's cheaty. But I'm actually curious. I don't know if the building will be destroyed. If I'm being honest. Right. I stream almost, let's go 5 times a week. My current schedule that I've set up is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday will be 2 o'clock to usually 5 or 4. Wednesday and Thursday will be 7:30 to however 7:30 p.m. or 19:30. Use 24-hour time. Let's go my current pattern 21.3. That'll be my pattern. There will be one day of the week. Friday I don't stream. There will be one day of the week where usually it's a Wednesday or a Tuesday. I will take a day off. So that's why it's 5 days a week. So a sinkhole. Yes. Let's see if it destroys the building. I'm actually not sure if it destroys the building. Because I think the sinkhole will spawn, but...
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
I don't know if it'll destroy it. By the way, I don't think you were here, Snow Bunnies, for how long it took me to put this building down. I play this game... which game do I play the most? Probably this game. In my Steam list, I play this game. I play Oxygen Not Included. I play... I was gonna play Minecraft, because the new update did come out today, for 1.20, so I wanted to play that. I don't know anything that's new in that update, to be honest. I did want to do that. I do play Genshin, not really though. I haven't touched that game in maybe a month. And I think those are the main games I play. I do play some Geometry Dash. Mad at the game. I get mad pretty easy. I quit really easy in that game. Who knows, one day I'll play Geometry Dash and I'll just quit. Oh, is it freezing? Bit rate seems fine. Hopefully it's not freezing. Oh wait, what if it's freezing? Because let me see. This is at 100%. Probably freezing. As long as this isn't 100%, it's not freezing. Professional artist. I don't see why not. You can post your artwork in the Discord if you want to. Oh my gosh, yeah, those emotes. Oh, I hate that emote so much. It's... Oh, sinkhole. It's awful and I hate it. Yeah. Not a capital E.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Yeah, I don't think this building can get destroyed. I lied, it got destroyed. Wait, but can it rebuild itself? Will you rebuild it? No, wait, I don't want it to rebuild itself. That's bad if it rebuilds itself. But the tracks will remain. The tracks will remain. It'll be bad if this building rebuilds itself. Let's see. Yeah, the tracks won't get destroyed. The tracks are kind of locked in place. Speaking of which, why is there so much traffic? There's never been that much traffic in this city. Let me go on my my game screen just so I can see. It may be black for a while. Not for a while. It should turn green now. Okay. Let me go on the quad. User. It appears that I cannot find you. I cannot find you for some reason. Hmm. Discord should work. The link should work. Or maybe I should update it. Maybe I think I know why. Well, it might take me a while to set up everything. Geez. What happened here? They are going to eventually. The helicopter's coming. Helicopter. Yeah, the hole doesn't spawn. I mean, the hole does. Hole didn't spawn. There's no hole in here. Yeah, there's definitely no hole in here. So this sinkhole just spawned, and it's just sitting there. The trains are waiting for their next arrival. Now, I want to avoid pressing. Rebuild for one reason and one reason alone. The tracks that the station came with will spawn. And when that happens, they will not connect back to these tracks. It will be a little bit messy for the train to respawn, or for everything to respawn. But, and the people are still going to the station. I am amazed at your tenacity to walk back. Let's wait for the helicopter building to spawn, for the helicopters to come back. Let's see what happens if I press rebuild. I know what happens if I press rebuild. One track is missing, because that one track, I'm not sure why that track disappeared, actually. The other one's kind of stayed, this one didn't stay. So the thing with this station, and how the tracks remained on this station, because they're locked and unlocked. I believe, well, these ones are locked. I could tell by you can see them sticking out. Their tracks are still sticking out. All of them should have been locked. I guess maybe these two on the bottom weren't locked, and maybe this one over here. Yeah, this one wasn't locked either. Either is this one, but the sinkhole didn't affect this one. Those were fine. They weren't locked. However, what made this station a little bit tricky to figure out how it worked is their station track. Like, where was their station track and where wasn't their station track? You have to look at it very carefully to discover their correct spot. Is there a helicopter coming? Or is it just a car? That's a bus. Oh wait, no. Is that a car? Oh, the car's coming. Okay. Look at the sound they make. They make a weird sound. sent a car instead of a helicopter. Weird. But I guess that's good. You ever notice these cars drive really fast? They drive like over 100 miles per hour. They don't care about speed at all. They just drive. Ignore every law they can just to get somewhere. But the traffic, though. This traffic is kind of ridiculous. Is it because I set up this new traffic, this time traffic light? Is that why this traffic is here? Could be. Could be. It really could be. There might not be enough time for this side to go through. It could be this traffic light over here. But, I mean, they have a lot of time in general, though. All these cars can go through. And will go through. All of them will go through. They all go through, but 1 minute wait is a little bit long, but traffic here is a little bit kind of ridiculous. Okay, let me rebuild. And with that, well, the tracks will form back. These tracks are the ones that I do not want. To fix them, I unlock them. Now the problem with doing that is they unlock in the wrong spots. So realistically, I have to destroy this entire station and place it back again. But in doing so, the tracks will come back to their proper spot. As you can see, some will overlap with each other, like this one. So it's a little, not a little, it's way too buggy if I were to leave it like this. Which I can't in this case. I have to destroy it in this case. I'd rather do that than keep it. Now, I could destroy this entire thing, but the problem being, I've actually shouldn't press rebuild. I actually should have went in and unlocked the other tracks from below and destroyed them. But I didn't do that. So, fix this is actually to destroy it. There's a sinkhole. Look at that. So small. I almost pressed it again. That would have been really bad. And is this a track? I don't remember if this came with a track. It came with a upper level. Okay, don't care about that. And let's go back. The Toronto track. Luckily, I know how this works now. I don't have to stress myself on how to fix this. It's pretty easy to fix. I'm blind. Here it is. I'm blind. That wasn't it. Where is it? Where? Be up here. That it? That is it. Actually, now that it's destroyed, I can actually get rid of these metro tracks because they kind of do nothing. They just sit there. I can't get rid of this one. Okay. Go back. I kind of matched them up the way they were before, which is a little bit impossible because I moved this track. And actually, I could have a rail. Just set the rail only. Same width. Station track. I can actually change from here. I didn't think about. Actually, I really didn't think about that. I should have thought about that. If I knew which track it was, I'd do it. Let me just scroll down. It is a station track with concrete ties with connections to both sides. It's ground with a standard entry, which is this one. I'm gonna write that down. I'm not gonna remember. Oh wait, no. I don't want double. I want single. Single track. Single track. I guess I could show you how this is done. High entry. I don't want high entry. I want standard entry. Standard entry should be on par with the other standards. Either I'm blind and I can't see it. I must be blind. Here's elevated. I don't want E, I want G. Standard. They're all standard, but I want them to be back to back, unless I don't have it. I'm really blind, am I? I must be blind. I must be blind. Must be blind. I have to be blind. I think I... It's not low. I know it's there. Unless I didn't do double, maybe it's single. Let's go... Oh no, I'm just blind. This is... I didn't mean to click it. Oh my goodness. Let me write that down. So it is... R... SAWGRCO... Station ground. Gotcha. And I do the same thing. Go back up here. Find this train. This it. Is it? Hopefully this... I clicked by accident. Oh no, that's a nightmare. Oh, I clicked the screen. Good. Okay, let me refix these zoning. Well, side over here. Good. Oh yeah, they're complaining about noise, which I'm not gonna bother with. That's a normal thing that's gonna occur if I turn on noise control or just noise in general. But the station is... Oh, that's already gone. Okay, good. Station track. What did I say it was? R2 USA. W means wire, so wire. Wire GRCO. Wire GRCO station track or standard ground. This is it. And right here, it's altered. Click it. Did it go through? Do you not go through? Do I have to do something else? Oh, so I clicked it. Okay. Same thing here. The same thing. You know what? Let me just press it. I'm just gonna edit myself. Press it down. And this is easy to fix, to be honest. I just unlock all of these. Except for you. What is up with you? Why did you change? I didn't want you. Unlock. Unlock. Now the elevated portions are the ones that are not station tracks. So none of these are station tracks. This one's station track. This one is not. Vice versa. The station. Ground. Elevated. Station. Same can be said here. Now this one is fused together, which I don't want. I have to erase this one. This one is also fused together. Let me erase this again. Let me actually clear this out. Yeah, let me actually clear this out. Shouldn't have... I should be able to... Yeah, there we go. Let me get this out the way and get this out the way. Reapply. Good enough. Good enough. Let's move it over just a bit, because it wasn't set to the equal node, so it's a little spaced out. Right about there. Do it again. Unlock, 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 and unlock. There's an and. Unlock and unlock. Some of these are just one track, some of these are two. These ones are the same, this one is different, 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 different. Different, different, and different. Now, I could use Ron. I could have used Ron. Did I have to unlock these? Does Ron require unlocking? It doesn't. Okay, let me redo this. I'm gonna lock these back again, so I don't have to deal with it. You know what? I'll keep this one unlocked. I'll unlock the rest of them back. Because Ron... I forgot, Ron doesn't really care if it's locked or unlocked. It'll change it no matter what. Luckily, that's what I like about Ron. Let me keep this unlocked. Lock. Right to the side. Lock, 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 lock. In case you don't know what Ron does, Ron, the network replacer. Click on this node, or click on this track, it'll replace all tracks of the same type in your map. Luckily, I have no track that looks like this, so I could replace all. Set it to this, not the same width. I want it to be something different. Now, it has to be a track that matches the exact same type that I have, a station track. Just not that one, not this one, not this one. Let me just type it in, so I'm R2 A W G R C O. Now, depending on the size of it is, I don't know the size. It has to be a station track. Did I... Must have messed up the writing somewhere. Didn't say station at all. Let me go back a few letters. Unless it's not a network and I'm stupid. I want to see just station tracks. I might have to do this manually. This is this casual inconvenience. Casual. And vanilla network. It should be a network. I know it's a network. Let me just put USA. R2 USA. I know that's what it is. But this confusion is good. I can show you the process of how I went through this. This travesty of a... Does it not show in here? Are you gonna tell me you're not showing? No, I know it's not it. It's a one single track. It's a single track. It's a single station track now. Station. What if I just type in STG? STG. Get rid of these. Nope, doesn't see it. Yes. Oh, it can't see them. Does it not count station tracks? If not, I'll just have to relock it. And go somewhere else. Oh, this is... Let me go to this one. This is... Oh, wait. I've never seen these lists before. Surface only. You know what? I'm gonna do this the way I did this before. To make it less confusing. I'm just gonna unlock these. Just so they go in my favor, so I know what I'm doing before I break something really bad. Unlocked. Let me just start at this end while I'm here. Station tracks. You find your station tracks in the workshop. All by Ronnie. Was it? Round, it was somewhere over here. Round, middle, standard, there we go. And we set them in the right spot. As I mentioned before, the one that is in the ground is your station track. Station, and that is all except for this one. This one is not on. And station. And the same thing for the other side. Let me just unlock them. Unlock this, unlock this. Let me just unlock all of them on here. Unlock. And the same here. Station. This one's already unlocked. One is fine. Then the rest are your just regular tracks. You're sore. Define sore. If you're sore, say if you just exercise in a while, usually you don't want to exercise again until you feel the pain. The pain, what you're feeling is a lactic acid. Muscles are producing lactic acid, which is burning your body, but kind of rebuilding it at the same time. You don't want to exercise while it's still burning, because then you'll end up with the problem of having your muscles being torn. The caveat is, sure, you look strong, but you won't be strong because your muscles are kind of torn, in a sense. Here I'll use my main tracks. The elevated lines, we'll use the main ones. This one is the regular one. I'll fix that. 4 days a week. As long as you're doing a different muscle every week, you should be good. Usually that's why they have a regimen of training a different muscle every time you exercise. Usually that's what you want to do. One day is legs, next day is arms, and after that probably abs. And then by the time you go back to abs, you can restart your arms again because you should be fine after 2 days. It will be grueling, of course, the way it should be. Exercise is never really fun. It should never really be fun. More of a pain that you have to experience. And this should be done. I just gotta reconnect them. And it's all done. I shouldn't use this. That's a bad idea. I shouldn't do that. I just reconnected myself. Might break it if I try to do something weird like that. Well, some may be against this, but I'm just gonna place nodes. Just so I don't lose them. He came in here starting a war. Hello, Indy. Keep this. Keep that. As you couldn't see, I was raided. My terminal was raided by a sinkhole. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. Well, that was a little long. Oops. Here, I'm gonna do the same thing. Just place a node here and place a node here, then erase these two, and then subtract the node. Bring this back. No, not mainline. Oh yes, and that dang emote. Oh, it's pure hatred for that emote is what I have. That one I was feeling it one day. I was like, let me just draw the most disgusting emote that I can find, and it's awful. Oh no, he just did it too, didn't he? I swear you both like that option too much. Wheel of Disasters. Wheel of Disaster. Actually, what are the chances you got sinkhole? I actually didn't check. But, wow. Wheel out. Me and my disaster's ready. Up. Up. Ooh. Oh my goodness, he was so close. Oh, you can't see. Dang it, I wish you could see my happiness. Let me show you what you last stopped on. This is the severity you got, but you got a thunderstorm. Luckily, you got a thunderstorm. You almost got sinkhole again, I would have cried. But where do you want this thunderstorm to happen? I always forget that I'm on game capture sometimes. Bunnies. Gotcha. Luckily, it's a thunderstorm this time. He's lucky it's the thunderstorm this time. A 7 severity thunderstorm. And he's jamming to that. This traffic is ridiculous. Where are they going? They are going in here. Why are they doing that? I'm on focus on that for now. Wait, what? Oh, no, that's right. This did not connect. Rude much. You still did not connect. Is there something... There's something invisible here. There's a node here that I can't see. That's forcing me to connect somewhere else. There is. Yep. Gotcha. There we go. And pull this forward. And this station is basically back to how it was before. No problems at all. Can't see that. There's a node here as well. Now it is a little... Oh no, that's a bridge. Okay, the bridge is the tall one, the big node. Here. Oh no, there's a hidden node in there. You have to be that one pain, don't you, node? Or else you're just not connected. I could union you. Good. Good. That's a two-way track. Good. Good. You are... Reconnected. You connect straight. Oh, taking overland. Well, I don't think that would be possible. I have to literally destroy everything and rebuild land. I don't know about that. That'll probably be the most expensive thing I have to build. I have to make. The most expensive claim. Ooh, oh jeez, I messed up that node. Oh no, that's a problem. Ooh, that's a big problem. Ooh, jeez. Maybe I can fix it. Oh no, I messed it up. Okay, wait, this one might be a bad consequence that's happened. You can't tell. Oh wait, no. It's okay. Because that's not a station track. Oh, that was close. I should lock these before I mess up. Oh, thank goodness. That if that was a station track, I would have been a problem. Luckily, it's not. I'm gonna lock these before I do it again. By accident. The Scottish did to the UK before they... Well, before the English before. I have no idea. I have no history knowledge. Any other country. Except for America. Wait, was that a station track? Wait. This is a station. Around elevated station. Elevated station. Elevated... Okay, good. That was a station track. This is a two-way. We're almost done. I think we're done. I lied. Now we're done. No, we're not. They're not connected. I did it again. I did that again. Why aren't you connected? You have a note in here, don't you? There's a note in there somewhere hidden. Yeah, there's a note in here hidden somewhere. Let me lock these back before I break them again. Fuck. I think Bunny's house is fine. Oh, the game's not paused yet. Unpause. But his house is fine. It recovered. The garbage and the police, I can fix that actually. Just put their spawn points down here so their garbage can pick them up. So the garbage can be picked up and the police can come by over here. Angles don't have to change. I can just leave it like that. As long as they're touching the road, it's fine. Oh, the house is good. little bit of moving magic, I guess. These aren't connected either. Why aren't you connected? Because there's a hidden node somewhere inside of you. There's a hidden node inside of you somewhere. Yep, a hidden node and a hidden node. That wasn't a node. Oh, wait, I can undo. Oh, thank goodness I can undo. Move it. Thank you. Wait, no, there's a node in there. I could see it. There is 2 nodes in there. Did I unlock this? Oh, I didn't unlock it. There is a node in here. But I don't know where it is. It's not that one. The other one. This one. It's not that one. Wait, what? It's this one. Not? It's that one. This one? It is. Oh, you could do... Oh, I mean, I guess you can do that since you're a mod. Is that legal? Oh, jeez, I go back to here again. Hope that's the right one. Good. Hopefully I did not mess up the node by erasing by accident. I don't think I did. I had many problems with doing that. There's an invisible node here. I can see it. I'm not connecting correctly. There's an invisible node right there. Means same can be said here as well. There's a node right here hidden somewhere. Not that one. Maybe not. Maybe this one's just acting a little weird. Here. There is a node in here. I could see it. There's 2. Probably this one. Yep. Same can be said for... That one looks fine. This one looks fine. There's 2 in here. I could see them. Probably this one. Yep. I think you guys started your own war. A war over land is how it started. I did mention that earlier. Land is usually how wars start. That's how it's happening right now. There's a node in here. Is there another node in here? There must be another node in here. Try this again. There is a node in here. I can not connect to this one. You're gonna be a pain, aren't you? There is. Just move slightly up. This should be it. Yeah, there's a node in there somewhere. Hidden. What do you mean it's happening right now? There's a war being declared. Did I break that? Please somebody didn't break that. I broke it. Wait. No, I didn't. Oh, good, I didn't break it. Oh, good, that's a regular track. Oof. I did not break... I almost broke it. I almost broke this node. That would have been bad. Luckily, that is not a station track. As long as I don't break the station tracks, the station should be fine. If I break a station track, I broke a node, and that's not good. Lock. Lock this back. As long as I don't touch these outside ones, it's good. Well, as long as I touch the outside ones, it's good. As long as I don't touch these ones over here, that'd be bad. Americans can be untrustworthy. Speaking from an American myself. Witness them. There's a node in here. The hidden node right in here. I can see it as well. However, I don't want to erase this one. I'm afraid of erasing this one. I think this one is a station track. There's two in here. Let me just try to find it. Try this one. I don't know about that. The British, are the British trustworthy? I think the station's good now. There are some things that I can change though. I can unlock this. I've done this many times. I can unlock this one and bring them closer together. Lock that one back by... Pull this forward. Who knows, one day, Indy might show up at my door with a machete in his hand. This outward and pull this outward. I think this station is fixed. I think it's fixed. I think it's perfectly fine now. I have no beef with British. The only beef I might have is the cooking. That's it. British cooking scares me.
Meteorologists are issuing a
Oh,
thunderstorm warning for the coming
I forgot about
days.
that.
Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
I don't know what it is that you people make over there. They have to refresh. Since I destroyed this track, they're going to automatically refresh locations. But the train should work. Best meal ever. We'll see. I'll give you the best American thing I could think of. Burger. Burger, a nice barbecue. Best American thing you could have. Now the train lines shouldn't be broken anymore. They should all be fixed, except for you. What's wrong with you? Oh no, wait, were you a station track? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're good. Big Mac. I don't know. The Big Mac before, I always did like, but when you get them now, they taste very different from like 10 years ago. Like very different from 10 years ago. I don't want these converging at one point. This one comes here. Purple one stays here, but the orange one should not come here. Orange one went up here. Orange? Wait, what's orange? Oh wait, no, the orange one went down here. Orange one actually went closer. It went, no, the green one did. Wait, where the heck is orange? Oh, orange is the bunny line. I'll take your offer. 5-star meal? Breakfast? Not breakfast. The entree. The final meal and the dessert? I'll take it. Now this station is fixed. Back to normal. It only took me about 30 minutes. Everything should be in order now. The trains will spawn accordingly again, since they despawned, because the train was destroyed. Should spawn accordingly and work accordingly. Now the traffic is the problem. I've never seen so many cars take this road before and come around to come over here, going to work. You're making a stupid U-turn, I see. You probably have... Where are they doing? I understand one's going straight, but one's not going straight or just weird? Crazy. You'll taste what I mean. Taste what I understand. By the way, the thunderstorm's happening. Yeah, the trees go on fire. I wish wildfires worked.
Storm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
Oh, a fire has happened here before. My wildfires work just days after I do something or something? Because I remember putting a wildfire here. The wildfire here too. They just happen out of nowhere? But I can't make them spawn. Another building's on fire? Why are all these buildings on fire now? Good, 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 good. One is a number that I don't want to see. For Cape Town. Exactly, specifically Cape Town. These need to be locked back. I can't see them unless they're locked. Lock. Should be locked. Why are they locked? Lock. Lock. All be locked. Why can't I see any of them? I can't even see their lines. I'll probably just have to restart the game. Usually that happens. That'd be a large thunderstorm to happen all the way over there. A little weird thunderstorm, honestly. Are they picking you up? But I don't have to fix anything. 49. Good enough. Okay, the people are coming back. However, I cannot see how many people are here, but that usually happens with this mod. I usually have to restart the game for the thing to pop up. And usually I could see the things, the extra tracks sticking up, but I can't see them. Not a problem though. Oh, by the way, one day I'll turn this map into a snow map. Maybe... I guess I could turn this map into a snow map tomorrow. Because I do have a theme for snow. Doing that, it does look nice. I do like to change, alternate sometimes between maps. Yeah, Snow Bunny, by definition, or by slang term, is a... Well, I guess you look it up. By Urban Dictionary terms, I guess. Let's try putting houses here. Education I didn't finish putting down, actually. But, should be enough. I'm gonna rest these down for now. I'm not gonna touch these until later. I'm gonna place these. I would prefer to put parks in places, but I am gonna have a park down here. I could have like small little things around, like it's really hilly though, is the problem. Can't really place too many things. A little too hilly for my liking. I don't want to do this. I don't want to put on... Not necessarily area houses. I don't want to put any parks in here yet. I don't know if I ever will, but... I don't think I will. Hopefully houses spawn. This is just one district. The Applegate Hills. The entire area will have housing. You can take your time to spawn. I wouldn't rush you. I'm not rushing you to spawn, but I want you to spawn, please. It is interesting, isn't it? The phenomena that I find. The word, there's a meaning for everything. Oh, not yet. I actually was waiting for you. When I was on fire. But the houses, actually, I put them in a district in a little style platform. They only spawn level 1 by 1. So what I have to do is actually erase all these buildings and they'll respawn themselves. Or can I cheat? Can I downgrade these buildings and they'll spawn? They do. Cool. Yeah, so I got them. Nice little platform. And then we'll build themselves back up, but which is nice because they can fill in the gap that the other houses can fill. What are you doing here? Go away. It's still on fire. Huh. Even when I upgraded it, it's still on fire. I like how the game restricts you. You can't destroy the building because it's on fire. So you gotta wait for it to put out before you can do anything about it. There's a lot of fires happening here. Even the fact that all these houses have lightning rods, they're getting destroyed by fire. Speaking of fire, my forest, oh my goodness, my forest is on fire. Maybe I should just replace all of the fire with thunderstorms, to be honest. This is just by a seagull. That's funny. Do you have food outside? Do you have food in your hand? People on this train. Hopefully that's people waiting for that train over there. Hopefully it's not too broken. If it's broken, I'll probably just fix it offline. I feel like Cape Town might be broken. Cape Town might be broken. Let's see. Cape Town's track. You are using a station track. Good. So maybe you're not broken. Maybe people just haven't spawned yet or walked to the building yet. I feel like that's enough. I give them enough time, I feel like. Crest has 5. I can understand. By the coast, the seagulls will wait for your food. Usually they do that. They wait for a human to pass by. You're holding your ice cream, they just swoop down and take it. Eating a bagel, gone. Anything in your hand, they're like monkeys. They try to rob you. Traffic is my problem. I've never seen traffic here before. They're all doing something. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're doing something weird, man. Looking out of the city. Garbage trucks. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'm going to replace this road with a 3-lane. And this one right here. This is a workshop road. 3 lanes on one side. Just to make it a little bit more usable. Have all lanes accessible. Not that. New baits. Turn. Bit and turn. I think this is what I'll do. That's good. This is where Indy says maybe. It says perhaps. Okay, wait, people are taking the train now. Okay, 270. Okay, it's not broken. I think. Nobody here. That kind of scares me a little bit. But I guess it's so. I don't think people have walked here yet. I don't think so. So hopefully not the case. They come out from the right side. Okay. There is still no one here, so I'll give him time. I'll give him some time. They are crossing the road in a weird pattern. But I'll give him some time to see if I need to restart something or... I mean, Crest is getting some passengers. 5? The people are going down. They're still using the train to go to the shop. I think I just have to give this building a little bit more time to see what happens. Oh my gosh, you gridlocked yourself, didn't you? You gridlocked yourself. This is the problem. With having a junction like this, they get themselves stuck. I have to erase one of you just to move you along. That's why the traffic keeps happening. Okay, they gridlocked themselves at this point. I noticed that. Keep that in mind. I can fix that. I could fix that. Just make this path go straight down here, and that'll probably fix it. As long as... Okay, good. As long as people are coming to the station, I think it's fine. As long as people are using all the trains, and I know it works, then that's fine. But one line is scaring me, and that Crestwater line is kind of terrifying me. This is Crest. These 6 Crest is not getting a lot of people. Is the yellow line getting all these people? If the yellow line is getting all these people, that's good. It is... Okay, it is. Then who are these people for? That's for the inner city trains. And Bunny line either. The Bunny line isn't getting many people too. Which isn't normal. Some of these lines aren't acting right. They're acting a little strange. Let me move these. See if they like people. But right now they're not acting right. I might have to reconfigure this station a little bit. Just to see if it works. So this one works. Sure works. And Bridgewater works. Bridgewater is working pretty good. Yeah, Bridgewater works really great. 400. There's still more people waiting. Good. Okay, Crest still at 0. I'm concerned for Crest. The inner city trains are doing fine. They're not appearing infinitely, which is good. I'm just watching, just to be careful. They'd be too short. A lot of inner city trains, my goodness. Again here, another Crest. These Crest trains come really fast. I really don't know the income of these trains, but they're fine. I get headaches. I get headaches a lot. Often, I get headaches. And they do suck. Especially migraines. Oh, migraines are the worst. Can't really focus on anything if you have a migraine. Okay, main line works, which is good. However... Okay, it's still going. Yeah, you can't move too much. You can't... Especially if you have a headache, you don't want to... You don't want to consume sugar. Too much sugar if you have a headache. Oh, good. Cape Town works. Good. But does it work over here? Cape Town work over here, though. Because I want Cape Town to be down here. That's part of the antisocial part of me. What Snow Bunny said. I get headaches when I'm around people that I don't like. I just get headaches when I'm around people. When I'm around an influx of people, no, I can't do it. My body doesn't like it. Shore. D2 Shore. Shore. Where does Shore go? I don't know, but it's got a lot of people. Ah, yes, that's the stress. The stress is already coming. Stress from that one friend that I guess people like, but you don't like. Oh, they don't. Huh. Strange friends there. Other than one. I mean, it does happen, I guess. Okay, Cape Town, 400 people are here. Now, I want to see at least one person get on this train. 10. Good. Okay, that's good. And there's nobody else in the group. Sketchy. You always want to figure them out first. Okay, C6 has too many trains. Way too many trains on C6. A little too much. Why does it have so much? Only 2 stops. I got 5, and I see them every time. Same thing with Cape Town. Cape Town is normal, I guess. Cape Town should have a lot of trains, but... How many people will you pick up? Okay, this station is working now. Working like a charm. It should pick up no one, it looks like. No one is here. That concerns me. It really concerns me that there's no one. Unless they're all going down the bunny line. Okay, that might be what's happening. What? Wait. Oh, you're waiting. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for this one to leave. Wait, I see something wrong. Something's wrong. You're doing some funky moves. I see you. Oh yeah, you're doing something funky. Node's too close. Node has to be too close to do that. Wrong. Wrong with this train. Oh no, the track is just weird. That's fine. You can take all the time you need with the Discord, to be honest. But I'll always be on there, doing what I always do. Typing random messages. Oh, the traffic stopped. Traffic stops real nice. A number? 76. It's a good number. Solid number if I do say so myself. Or has 300 and... Wow. Cape Town should have a lot. However, still zero. Still zero. Not too much of a problem, but a little bit. Kind of is. I feel like the FPS got worse. You know what? Actually, let me do this. There's an option in here. Where is it? Is it move it? Or... I think it's move it. Just in case. Because I did destroy a whole building. Move it. There is an option to reset. Well, then first let me remove ghost nodes. There's none to be found. Was it? Where was it again? It's TMP. TMP. TMP has a setting for maintenance. Reset stuck sims and vehicles. Just in case there's people stuck, I can't see them. I did destroy buildings, so this might get people unstuck. Just in case. My goodness, has the frame rate turned to booty since I've destroyed this building because people are moving around too much. I chose the map for your city. Shifting sands. Shifting sands. I don't know what map that is. What should you name it? Oh, shifting sands. So let's go with flowing water. That's a dumb name for a city. I'm just saying that now. Let me think of something else. Shifting sands. What is sand made out of? Was it calcium? The calcium deposits inside of it? What's the periodic table for calcium? Ca. So calcium and lime. Usually lime is found in the shells, so limestone. Like a sand dollar you can find too. Alice Beach. Callus Beach. Name comes from calcium. It's these people that are causing lag. All of these tourists here, there's too many of them. They're lagging my game. They need to go away. The train needs to come pick them up. Lag from those tourists are kind of ridiculous. But the trains are working. People are coming by. Yeah, Crest has a lot of people. Bunny has a lot of people as well. Wait, where's the train going? It didn't enter the station yet, did it? No, it didn't. Uh, there we go. Where did the lust come from? Maybe mollusk? Like a shell? Calcium. Okay, I actually, you know what? I think this is working better than before, if I'm being honest. Now, to prevent the trains from getting stuck, I did notice what's happening. I could do this. Prevent them from going up, make them come down. Make this track run into this one instead. Just so they don't get stuck. Make it run to here, or just straight across. Just straight across. Now this will mess up my nodes. Like a lot. It'll mess up my nodes like... Ooh, it'll mess it up like crazy, but... Oh, jeez. A little bit of reorganizing, but... Should be a little bit better. Prevent any trains from getting stuck and despawning, which is good. However, these tracks are kind of hideous. Don't like it. Don't like the way they merge. They're bad. Need more space. I kind of want to refuse to do this, but I don't think I have a choice. Make them less ugly. You just gotta stretch it out a little bit. Stretch it out, or take this yellow one and just kind of make it come inward. I think that's the best way to fix it. Let me do that. Let me do that instead. I'm gonna pull this one back out. Because on these, I still need the catenary, but it's still pretty ugly, if I'm being honest. Pretty ugly. This one I could do the same thing. Just pull the... What color is that? Yellow? Pull this down. So it's a little bit prettier. Same here. Let me continue to pull this down. That way the turn looks a little bit more recognizable, and just set this to bend. Pull it up a little bit. Same here. Set this to bend as well. Just to make it look nicer. Autosave. You do you. That should be a little bit nicer looking. Some of these tracks are a little excessive. A little... They don't belong. Okay. These trains might get destroyed, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna mess with their nodes a little, their lines a little. Just a little fix. Same here, this can be fixed. A little bit of network vacation. Same here. This one's actually fine, but I'm still going to do it. It's just, it really did. But the residential, I already knew from the start it wasn't going to be long of a finish. I mean, I don't think anything spawned. Oh, I lied. Oh, they spawned. Cool. But I think this is a good start. It's always good to start these things slow and kind of make your way in. And when it's like real life, you never know when you're gonna end up in a car crash and then bang. You gotta figure out what to do from there. I know I always go to that. I always jump to those high equation points that don't really, that shouldn't really add up. But usually that's how it goes. One problem can always start an entire avalanche. Oh no, he didn't buy more land. That was just me building. Some of these should despawn. Oh, they're not despawning. Good. Good, 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 good. He doesn't have enough points because he keeps farting. The more he farts, the less points he has. It's a win-win for me. You might be stuck. Are you stuck? You might be stuck. Oh no, you're not stuck. Now, the dead people, they're getting your way. The traffic is looking good now. We'll say that. I lied. Traffic is still the same. But the traffic is good in here now. It's no longer as bad as it was. I guess adding an extra lane really did help a lot. However, didn't I say no passing lanes? Oh, they're still doing it. Don't want that. Is working a lot better. 144, 252. Working a lot better. Transporting passengers. Are you stuck? Oh, you're stuck. Oh, I know how to fix you. Bring you closer and you'll be fixed. Or you can just disappear from existence. That works too. This side, just in case. There's so many citizens here. There's too many tourists. You're lagging my game. 18% is not what I had before. My gosh. Why is there so... There's too many people here. Oh my goodness. Only 70 went inside. There should be more than that. There's so many people. Just in case. Let me do it again. Just in case we're stuck. I'm going to reset stuck sims. And just in case again, let me go to node controller. Node controller also has a setting. Didn't support backup or general. not being... Nope, okay. I think I had a setting, I just don't remember. But it seems they're not stuck. It seems like they're just waiting for a train. And it says passenger service 0. I know that's already wrong from the start. So this might have to fix itself on the next time I reinstall this game, or next time I update, or not reinstall. Next time I play the game, I quit and save, this will fix itself. Which one? There's so many people here, and not even a train. My train doesn't even pass here. All inner city trains, and they're lagging my game. I lied. Wait, my train does pass here. Wait, but not many people take it though. All inner city. All inner city. Just spawned 15. As long as the trains aren't appearing and disappearing, the game's fine. But at least I'm not lagging over here, just at the train. Why are there so many dead people? What's with the dead people? Why is there an apocalypse of dead people? Why don't I have enough dead people to be taken away? Why do you have a fever? Oh, the noise. Why are there so many dead people here? That's not normal. Do I have a pandemic going on? No dead people? The coverage is... I mean, not that great. Speaking of which, I don't even have any death care in the area. Which I probably should have. Well, I really have none in this area. I have 2. Let's put one over here. Oh, this is a little big. I could put one right here. Really large. Kind of don't want... Maybe I could put it over here. Let's go facing this way. It'll just sit there for now, but... The goal is just to have this thing. Let me make it a corner. Corners van will come around, then come down, then come back up. Should be enough now. Except they're all turning the wrong way, but... No, I guess that's okay. Speaking of which, I just realized I had no music playing the entire time. I've heard this radio for too long. Let's go Paradise. I don't know if to go Paradise. Oh, that's gonna bother me still. This portion looks a little weird. Put this down just slightly and just put it forward. It's a little bit better, but still a little too weird, but that's good. And at least they're not stuck. Good. Oh, you might be the people that they're waiting for. No, you're not. Welcome back. Oh wait, maybe? Please take all of these. You took none of them? Really? I need these people to go. They're taking up a lot of space, man. They're causing me to lag so much. If I could see how many citizen instances I had in the city, it'd be really nice. Those people are lagging my game. Station works though. Works pretty efficiently. I think it works better than before, if I'm being honest. I have 400. That one's gonna always be 0. Speaking of 0, why are they coming from the yard? Why are they back to back? Actually, now that I say that. Hey, actually, what's with the long line? In main line. So 2 main lines on this track. Oh, your land. It's living. Traffic is actually clearer. Clearer than what it used to be. There was a fire here at some point. But dead. Why am I seeing so much death? Is death care not working all of a sudden? Hmm. Death care, death care. Put one. There's one right there. Let me just put more of the spawns I could fit. Like, one could fit here. One can fit over here somewhere. Like right by the church. Maybe I can disguise the church as a death care building. Put this inside of here and just kind of wiggle his way back in there. It shouldn't have a problem. I hope not. Here, click it. Not that. Oh, I can't even find it. I can see it, but I can't click it. There we go. Oh, no road access. Let me try to have road access. A little bit, so I can just drag this forward. Okay. It's disguised as a cemetery, as a crematory building inside of this building. Your land should now be... Oh wow, look at the fire. Oh, the fire. Ooh, wow, the fire. I'd hate to live here. Again, death. Death, death, death. Okay, I get it here. I can understand the death care here. But everywhere else was no death care at all. This thing actually fit anywhere in here. Could fit right here too. One more on the bottom down here. Oh, it has a land expansion. Everyone's dying. Is it because I turned on noise that everyone's dying? People die from noise. Dude, I don't really have that many ambulances. I mean, I do have a central ambulance. Ooh, and my gosh, is it... Death, 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 death. Oh my goodness, not enough goods to sell because the traffic line is backed up. How far is it backed up? On the other side of the tunnel. Right there. Backed up. Now this death care is a problem. I don't know where all these people died. Oh, it's the... Wait, no, it's you. You're causing all the traffic. Because you can't think of a good parking spot. I've never seen somebody so selfish. Race. That should solve my problem. How vehicle was just causing traffic? Wait, was that what just causing all my death care? First, it might have been causing my death care problem. Because of one car. Couldn't find a parking spot. Noise complaint, noise complaint. Why are you sick? Because the noise pollution. I don't care about noise pollution. These lines are kind of long because why? These trains are so close to each other. People. Today. Today, let's go for 40 more minutes until I end. I think for the rest of today, let me focus on this area. Oh, look at that death already. I didn't put a death care building in here yet, so I guess this is understandable, but you're dying too fast. I'll just say that now. Slow down. You're killing yourselves too fast. We died at the police station. Ironic, isn't it? Hill here? Oh, steep hill. Oh, jeez. Let me try to get this park in order, actually. I don't think I want a road on this side. Yeah, I could tell you what happened. Why that happened. I'm not sure why, but Windows 11 likes to do something funky with my mic. Or it does that just randomly. I don't know why it does that, but that never happened when I was in Windows 10. Never happened at all. But yeah, I wouldn't have known until you told me just now. But I saw it just now because of here's my mic. What normally happens is like, yeah, it was stuck at max, even though I wasn't saying anything. It was just stuck. That happens sometimes. I'm not sure why. I'm curious. I want to hear what it sounds like. I don't know what it sounds like, but I have to hear it myself. I'll make this curve up. Oh? Yeah. I did say one day I'll play Geometry Dash, but to do that, I'd have to delete every VOD, so it's a 0 VOD video, but because the music is all copyright. I can't have copyright music within the stream VODs. VOD will just have to not exist if I play that game. Same thing with Just Shapes and Beats. If you have Just Shapes and Beats, by the way, make a lobby in that game and just play multiplayer in that game. A fun little music game. Now, park theme. Now, I could use. I said I was gonna put this thing in here. American football. I did make it too big. Put it too big in here. A little too big. Let's put it right here. I think it'll be fine here. Grass does stick out a little bit. Just a little bit. I think this will be fine. In this area. Uh, Same plan that I built. You can claim land that I haven't built in yet. Like this one right here, or any of these. But not one that I built. Land that is just empty. But claim it tomorrow. If you're gonna claim land, claim it tomorrow. Because tomorrow I will have more time to play the game. And actually look at the things that you want me to build. Don't claim it yet. If you have the points now, don't claim it yet. The same time, 7:30. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday, I'm gonna stream late, 7:30 time, or 19:30. The other days should be in the afternoon, so 12. I guess by your time it's. I guess in your time it's what? 6:30, I guess. Would stream 12, but can't do it all the time. Time I have. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Thursday? Wait, today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Oh, unless you thought today was Thursday. Yeah, it's 12 a.m. for India. I don't know how he's awake. I'd be dead asleep. Yeah, it's 10:27 right now. You're in Central Time, I'm in Eastern Time. I don't know what time India's in. That's true, you do work pretty late. Oh my goodness. Be 30. I'd be dead asleep. Actually, no, I'd actually probably be awake. I tend to wake up like randomly in the middle of the night. I'd probably be awake. Oh, so you actually just finished work. That's actually quite amazing. I'd be... I don't think I could work at night. Working at night would... I don't know, I feel like I'd be miserable if I were working at night. Rather than day, or... Maybe not even full night, maybe until like 11 p.m. or 13 o'clock. That'd be good with me. Mm. Yeah, I could do work pretty easy. Work is, I mean, depending on the time, I'd be slow. I feel like I'd be incredibly slow at that time. I wouldn't be able to focus. All I'd want to do is just sleep. fix their problem over here? They did kind of fix their problem. Kind of. But these trains are so close together. Crest. Okay, this one's despawning. Like, too much. Crest shouldn't be here. It's despawning repeatedly. Because something's in its way. Crest is right here. There. I only have 30 minutes left. Well, I guess 26 minutes left in me. Oh. Let's go 29 minutes. 29 minutes in me. That's all I have left. Before my eyelids start to shut. My time will end once it reaches 11 o'clock for me. Which is, I guess, 10 o'clock for Snow Bunny. And, what, 4 o'clock for Indy? 4 in the morning where he sees the sunrise. Oh, I couldn't do it. Couldn't be me. Actually... Let me see, did I do this right? There we go. The next time Snow Bunny's types, he's gonna see something. He should see something next to his name now. There it is. It does literally nothing. I just know... You're a special guest. VIP. That's basically it. I could just identify you better in chat. I guess that's the best way to say it. I have 9 more VIPs to give. Okay, start with 10. Hate that emote so much. Speaking of which, let me actually go. Let me show you the close-up of what the emotes look like. I don't know if you can. You're a mod. Oh, speaking of which, I did update the emotes a little bit. I kind of changed the way they look. Let me zoom in a little. Yeah, so I made them a little bit brighter so they shine a little bit. You can see a little bit visually, which they were a little bit dark. Still, this one. I kind of hate this one, to be honest. I kind of hate this one a lot. I was just sitting at my desk and then I was like, you know what? Let me just draw something weird. Oh, his teeth? Yeah, it's just one bone. That's the one thing I hate too. I could I couldn't find myself to draw little lines. I couldn't do it. Actually, the French ones are good here. French. Oh, just imagine if your teeth were actually just one. Actually, no, that'd be kind of cool. Actually, no, I mean, I guess it wouldn't. If your teeth were just one bone, it'd be a little strange, but it'd be kind of cool, I think. It'd be bad for you, actually. That'd be really bad for you. Never mind. It'd be really terrible. Right? Why do they look weird? Oh, good. Now, this area is coming along. Now, I just need a train station because I just realized there's actually no access to this city. They can only drive. I need to connect the train. I think I'll do tomorrow. I'll connect the train down here tomorrow. Traffic. Still 70, I mean, I guess it's okay, but... Paris TwitchCon. Paris TwitchCon. I've never left the country. I don't know what Paris is like. I probably wouldn't understand a thing they're saying. I can kind of hear French, but not really. Why you stopped? This might be the cause of some traffic, to be honest. Out vehicles. Paris is lovely. I always hear that Paris is, what is it? It's always full of, it smells like a sewer. The same can be said about New York. New York smells like a sewer, too. But I expect that for most cities, to be honest. I feel like that'd be too cold for me. I just want to go to Italy. I don't want to see the little mountainside with the houses. That's what I want to see. Why are you guys gridlocked? You want to go straight, but let me guess, you want to turn up? Oh, that's always a problem. Maybe I shouldn't allow trains from here to turn upward. Maybe I should just ban them from doing this. Maybe I should. Force them all to come down here in the lower portion. Look at the Netherlands. The Netherlands is a little too cold for me. Should just ban them from coming in that direction altogether. Maybe I should do that. I mean, but it's a nice spot though. It is a nice spot to go to. Italy is lovely. Yeah, I bet it is. It seems like a nice place. Like I like the little the hills on the hillside, and you got the little pedestrian roads going through the Italy. Walking through there. It'd be nice. Let me erase you. Netherlands. Where exactly are the Netherlands located? Is it by Poland, right?
Colossal Ore. We are the leading producer of minerals, ore, and natural resources, which means you're benefiting from our services whether you know us.
Oh, 30 Celsius? That's really hot.
Our critics say at Colossal we care about our employees.
30 Celsius, that's hot.
Which is why we work so hard to get our miners back in the mines where they feel
Havoc should clear itself out now.
together we can
The problem is Crest.
with the
Oh wait, that's Bunny. Crest is a problem.
colossal ore.
So let me put Crest somewhere else. Crest can maybe sit somewhere around here. But I'm more, I guess, I like 23. 23 Celsius is a good temperature. 23 or, what's it called? I guess if Bunny can understand, like 72. I guess that's 22. 22 Celsius, about 72. 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I like the 70s. The 70s are a good temperature. You don't get too sweaty. Well, you don't get sweaty at all. Walk outside and smell the air. 30. Wait, is 30 70? I thought 20 was 70. 22. Yeah, 30. I think 30 is like, yeah, 90 to 100. Let me see. Uh, 30 is 86 Fahrenheit. Yeah, 22. 22 is what I would like to be in. Let me bring you on the side. 22 Celsius. I like the 70s. 70, the low 70s or mid 70s. That's a nice temperature. 30, 86. I don't mind 86 as long as the sun's not burning, like blistering hot. That's good. Then there's what? I know they reach the exact same point as 42. Well, at negative 42. Negative 42, they're almost the same. Yeah, it's 42. But the lowest temperature it's been in Pennsylvania, usually it's like negative 10. Yeah, that's what I like. Like me some 72 to 75. Yeah, probably right here, 75. That's a good number. 23, around 24 degrees Celsius. That's a temperature I like. That's what it's like right now. If I can go outside, that is. I don't know if you saw, but I showed a picture of New York City. New York City under a... This is what New York City looks like right now. With the wildfire in Canada. It spread its way down to Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York City. New York City looks like literally a smog. It's now, it's literally confirmed to be the #1 most air polluted city in the world. Just because of what Canada is going through. New York City was affected. Literally, you can't breathe in this. You can't breathe in this. It's really bad. It's just, that's not a good thing. That's a horrible thing. I've been dying outside. I can't breathe outside. I walk out there and I'm dead. I need a gas mask just to breathe. I mean, is it a world record, I guess? No, well, is it a... I mean, I guess you could say congratulations to that. Nothing... Did accomplish something. I mean, Canada helped with that, I guess. You could say that's congratulations. Oh, but it's so bad to go outside. Like, once you step outside and you breathe in, you want to go back inside. It's really bad smelling. Horrible. Because I remember, what was it, Tuesday? Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. We were all at home, and I'm sitting in my room, and I hear nothing but, police or fire truck sirens everywhere. Like, people calling 911, saying there's a fire somewhere. Because outside looks like smoke. Like, out of nowhere, smoke just came outside out of nowhere in Pennsylvania. I'm like, I took me and my brother, it's like, you wanna go outside and find the fire? I'm like, sure. And out of nowhere, well, everywhere, the entire area of Pennsylvania, even New Jersey, was covered in smoke, or like some kind of smog. I was like, what is happening? I can't see anything. And then, on the news, they were saying, that's Canada's fire, reaching all the way down here. That's over 500 miles of smog, reach all the way down to where I live. That's kind of ridiculous, but kind of cool at the same time. Also, hi, Q-Wood. I always forget to say hi sometimes. I just sit here and just pretend you were there from the entire time. Also, the reason I'm looking at this building is because a sinkhole was created in this building, and I'm watching it to see if everything works correctly again. Right now, this train stopped because it's turning around. Now, I could avoid this and turn this into a two-way track. Oh. Thanks for the follow, Disday98, and thank you for completing my list of follows. Now the music plays, which I don't want it to. I didn't break that, did I? Good. Okay. I've been watching this in case I broke it repeatedly. I tend to break the station a lot. Oh, I wonder who caused the sinkhole. Of course it was Snow Bunny. But it was a good sinkhole. It was a good way to test out my remembrance for how I built this platform or this station. In which, this would be custom. I don't want... Oh, no, this would be middle. I don't want those things to stick out the floor. It'd be a little awkward just to have this thing here, but I could fix it. Oh, wait. Wait. I'm experiencing something that I don't want to see. Please tell me it's not happening. I want to turn my head and pretend I don't see it happening. Wait, I don't want to see it happening. Don't want to see it happening. Don't want to see it happening. It's happening. It's happening. I don't want to see it. I want to see it. It's happening. It's happening. This is my nightmare. Don't spawn. It's my nightmare. They're infinitely spawning. I hate it. Infinitely spawning. Oh, this is a nightmare. But Oh, there's no buts. Oh no, I hate this. This sometimes goes away. I don't know how to make it go away, but it sometimes they do it themselves. I hope this is fixed in Sea Skylines too. They don't infinitely spawn vehicles in one spot. Like if I erase this, but again, if I erase this, it'll come back but stronger every time. Gone, it's back. Gone. Well, right to the side. Gone, back. That's a nightmare. That's the one thing I hate seeing. But maybe it'll go away. Maybe, just maybe. But it's happening right now, and it... Mod view. Maybe if I just shorten this, maybe they'll stop spawning. They've done it before, where they just completely stop spawning. But it's not happening here. It's not happening yet. Maybe if I restart the game, maybe they'll stop. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that helps. But in this case, I think it'll be fine. Just gonna keep spawning. They're just gonna keep spawning. When this happens, maybe that's what the traffic is causing. When they infinitely spawn like this, they tend to back up. I'll create a line at the very end of the track, which hasn't happened yet because it just started infinitely spawning. What is this? What is this? But it should stop itself. It oftentimes does stop by itself, but not stopping yet. Maybe like 20 trains later it'll stop. This station has done this many times before, so I shouldn't expect it to happen all the time. Hopefully. Gonna keep doing it. For now, I'll just keep doing it, but... let me try to change a track. One of these tracks are a little bit... Oh, wait, it stopped. Oh, never mind, I lied. It almost stopped. I'm gonna put this right here. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Wait, did it stop? Nope, never mind. No, it's not stopping. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow, maybe it'll fix itself out, but I think the station's working good now. And I can actually read it. Okay, so Crest 6 is here. I just need the rest of them. Where's Crest 6? Purple. Now, these are locked. Oh, didn't you make mod view? Aren't you the one that made it? These are still unlocked, which should be... Yeah, these will probably be fixed once I reload the game, to be honest. And this might be fixed once I reload the game. Just to be sure. I'm going to... Option. I'm going to try this. Reset stuck sims and vehicles. See what happens. Keep spawning infinitely, that's fine. As long as one person gets in the train, I mean, I guess that's okay, but someone else isn't getting in the train. Oh, you went backwards. Well, maybe finish. Ah, you didn't finish. Yeah, 0. Yeah, this one's the problem. The ones that say 0, those are the ones that are problems. But they're going backwards now. Interesting. Really weird. So it's going backwards because I don't see an engine in the front.
We're glad you've tuned in, and we have a special one coming up for you.
Maybe this will fix itself out just now. Maybe they'll stop doing this just now. Hopefully they'll stop doing this just now. Let's go to the next city. Building this area next. The houses did spawn in quite nicely. Quite nicely. Next area to build is Willow, then Valley Park. Then Garland. Garland is where the next city... Oh, my mic. City will be. Here can be where the... Oh, Valley Park can be where the liberal arts college is. So let me just remember that for now. Let me place it down. Yeah, let's put it right there. Mill International College. Gave you that name? Not me, definitely not. This college will go here. How big it'll be? Well, find out. But I think this is a good area for the liberal arts college. Something can be here. I did say I want to work on the water supply building or water buildings, water factories. And maybe even fix up the electrical system over here as well. I did want to do that as well. I think that's the plan. Garbage is everywhere. I might make garbage its own spot, to be honest, instead of the fishing island. Complex seems to be doing good. The dead from the area. Me put noise pollution back on. Dead seemed to rule the area. I wish I knew the cause of death. Nice. The airport's working. Cars are parking. Not in the right spots, but they're parking. I'd like them to park in here, but I like this spot. Traffic. Traffic is not bad. 74, not bad. Despite the red. 73, not bad still. The lanes management is... I would never kill the citizens. I just erase them. If I find them to be a little bit unruly or break the laws, I will erase them from existence. That's the only time I'll... They're not being killed. They're... Are they really being killed if you don't remember them because they were erased? It's like they never existed. They were never killed, theoretically. You can't kill something that doesn't exist. Oh wait, did the train problem fix itself? No. Exactly. They never knew they existed if they never existed. So that's like saying you never knew you had a brother because he never existed, even though he did exist at some point. Like even if you had pictures of him, he wouldn't be in those pictures anymore because he was never there. It's like a... Is that a paradox? Is that the right word? Stop spawning. Please stop spawning. Oh, you're gonna cause a huge line going further down. Let me go further down. Yeah, the line's already starting. Yeah, the line has started. Trains with... I mean, they have some people, but the ones that have 0 are the problems. These are the problem children. You know, I've seen all of the Avengers movies except... I've still never seen Infinity War. Ones have 0. 0 are the problem. You shouldn't exist. You shouldn't exist. You. I don't even mind the ones that have 4 or even 1. They're good. As long as they have someone in them, they work. The ones that have 0, they don't work. And they're just wasting my space. Like this one. I wish I knew the cause of invisible or just infinitely spawning trains. But I still believe for it to be a broken node is the cause. I want to believe that. And I'm hoping that it is, because if it is, that way I can maybe reset this entire building and fix it again. I'm hoping it's a broken node. Or maybe it's like a tourist that's stuck and it's like infinitely spawning tourists or something. I don't know. Like that one had 3, this one has 2 now instead of 0. So they're trying to pick someone up. It seems. Maybe I just have to clear citizens and restart. Maybe I'll clear citizens and vehicles. See what happens on the next save. Might be what I have to do just to see if the train stops spawning infinitely. I don't think anyone's getting stuck anymore. And I don't think the trains are respawning anymore. Cape Town. Bunny. Cape Town. Good. Those are the only 3 trains only 2 trains I see on this line. If I see someone else, that means they respawned or despawned. This is line 4. Bunny. You see the trains, these ones are too close to each other. The bunnies are too close. Rest. Let me see my fire. Let me see my game plan for tomorrow. I will do some offlining. I will try to fix this problem of infinitely spawning passenger trains with 0 people on them. I'll try to fix that on my off time. Either destroy the building or refresh the amount of citizens. I have to mess with trains. That's like one of my things. That's like my motto. I have to make this the most complicated thing possible. It's just this. No, it's happened before. Usually this happens when I build a new area. The trains will spawn infinitely. I think it might be... It could be a pathing problem. Maybe somebody pathed incorrectly or something? I don't know. Maybe they can't get to this area, so they spawn trains infinitely. Well, we'll see. But the goal for tomorrow... Build Willow District. Build the college. But before I build the college, I build the train station, then the college. And then travel to Belmont. Once I do that... What else was I going to do? Build the residential area. There was something else I wanted to do over here as well. I can't remember. Oh, that was down here. Attempt to start building a real electrical facility and a water facility. Both good water and bad water for, I do want to build that. But I think that's the plan for tomorrow. Willow, Station, Valley Park, Belmont, Industrial Island, and... what should I call this area, actually? I mean, it's still lower deck. So I guess I'll just still call it lower deck. It's just... Oh, Meteor's train station. Yeah, he's on fire, actually. I swear this place is always on fire. Out of nowhere, a fire just comes out of nowhere. The trees. He has too many trees, that's why. But I think that's the plan for tomorrow. Thank you for the comment. And welcome. Bastian. 98. Yes, this city I think this is going to be the largest city that I have. And I'm still making the claim. If I knew when this... No, if I knew when Cities Skylines 2 was coming out, I would say this is my last city before Cities Skylines 2. I would say that. That's true. You join the Discord if you want to. I'm on there all the time. Talking about random stuff. You can come in here, make introductions about yourself. Just so I know who you are. Well, don't give me you don't have to give me your name. I just want to know like what you like to do and stuff like that. You can do just chatting if you want to. Like me discussing this emote that I made that is definition of cursed and I hate it with all my passion. It's awful. It's I hate it. Then Indy will tell me to build roundabouts all the time and I'll find my way to walk around that. It might not be working. Let me try, let me see. The link might not be working correctly. Let me try again. Re-upload this link. Just so I can get it to... Well, first let me update Nightbot's link, actually, instead of the main dashboard. So Nightbot should be able to have the correct link. Because... Discord... I don't want it. Tweets. Oh, there we go. The link did change. Okay. Now it should work. You could try it. Try it now. Oh, that's right. It's just this... Now it should work. Let me update my main page as well. Okay, now it should work. There he is, McDude. Yeah, we talk about literal anything in the just chatting page. Even Biscotti's there, usually laughing at what I do. And then I'll post stupid memes. Like this one. Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Is it possible to know both in the direction of velocity of a particle at the same time? Which it kind of doesn't make sense. I'm gonna be real. I'll teach you about particles, about physics right now. So, as you know, a light particle has a 0 y, 0 x, and 0 z axis, meaning that is typically in the same spot as it began. So it's kind of the definition of speed of light. Why you can't go faster than the speed of light is because it's the same as it was then and there. And this meme is just stupid. The Cotton Eye Joe, is it possible to know where did he come from, where did he go? I just like this meme, it's so stupid. And then I'll just post random pictures about food. Like what I'm eating. Stuff like that. You can post your animals as well. Or photos of stuff. Typically, I like to post pictures of things that you would see outside. Or if you're visiting somewhere, you can watch outside and things like that. I have pictures of today of the of Pennsylvania being covered in a smog of chemical warfare that's happening in Canada. And things like that. Or you can talk about cities. Like Snagosaurus is here a lot. Talks about he's building different cities and different interchanges and things like that. And you can submit your cities as well, if you want to. That's the stuff we do over there. Oftentimes, you'll see me it always says I'm always online. I'm never really online. Most of the time. My computer doesn't turn off, so Discord will say I'm always on. I oftentimes don't go on idle unless I do it myself. Like, if I do this, then I'm not online. I'm not on my computer. So, keep that in mind. But, what was I talking about? Oh, what I was gonna do tomorrow. Yeah, so got to make a large electrical facility. I do have some assets for building the electrical facility, like the nuclear power plant, actually, the nuclear tubes, and other stuff like that and such. Yeah, it's things like this. Yeah, you do that too? Yeah. I usually manually change my appearance. Sometimes I forget, but yeah, my computer doesn't turn off. It doesn't even go to sleep. Like, I'll literally do nothing and it just won't go to sleep for some reason. It won't put itself in idle mode, so I have to do it myself. Also, a water facility as well. But first, before that, I do want to get this little town set up first. So Willow District, then a train station will be built, then the college will be built. Then after that, maybe Saturday. Okay, Saturday might be a little tricky. Saturday, my parents are going to Grenada. I have to drive them to the airport and take the car back with me. I don't know. They're leaving at 6:30 in the morning, so I should be able to come back by 12 and stream. That's the time zone for now, so I think that's what I'll do. I'll probably stream on Saturday on at 12. Tomorrow will be the same time, 7:30. Oh, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Traffic is... Oh, the traffic is... Trafficking. You know, I kind of like this traffic, to be honest. I like it when there's like a line. For no reason, there's this traffic. I kind of like that. Not when it's in a line like this. I hate this. I really wish I hope the AI is completely different. These kinds too, where it's a little bit more fun to look at instead of monotonous. At 6 p.m. Yeah. That's when... And that's when that's for Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays and Thursdays I stream this late. But maybe Saturday and Sunday. There are some days on Saturday where I'll have to stream at like 4 instead of 12. But I'll let you know when those days come. It might be in like another week from now that I stream at 4 instead of 12 on Saturday. Because Saturday is still that one iffy day that I still don't know what time I'll stream, but I'll always let you know ahead of time. Traffic is good. Going good right now. Hopefully adding an extra lane did fix my problems. This is still a problem. Oh no, this is straight. It's still a problem, but not too much of a problem. Oh wait, did the train stop spawning infinitely? No. It didn't. I'll figure this out tomorrow. I'll figure this out on my off time. But for now, I am going to find someone to raid. Actually, my music syncs really well. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Oh wait, Adish is here. Adish is live. I hope he's not ending his stream. Because I haven't been in Madish's stream yet, but I know Madish. Seen him in any chats. So I'm gonna send everyone there. I will be back tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Same time I did today. And I thank you all for coming. I thank you all for watching. Thank you for the following as well. I'll be back. Send you all to Mash Moose. Hopefully he's not leaving. Thanks for coming, everyone. I will see... We'll be back tomorrow. Bye.